welcome to SideQuest. I don't know what's happening. I hope these guys do.
That's fair.
I don't know either. Spoilers.
You never know, we might.
I don't know.
Probably
So
not.
we have some new faces joining us today. To my left we have...
Lynette.
And you were playing.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, we have to figure that out.
Sword.
Yeah, we're going to start with character creation. And to her left we have...
Tyler. I'll be playing something dwarven. From what I'm feeling.
Not too
I have to.
More dwarves.
Hey, there's going to be two of us.
We've already done
Oh,
it.
no.
We've already said we're cousins.
He's going to be weird. He's going to be a dwarven wizard who doesn't cast a lot of combat spells. He might have like one cantrip, and that's about it.
And as soon as they said it, an interesting note appeared on my piece of paper over here. It says it's simply kill a dwarf. And to Tyler's left we have...
Johnny Boy, and I am returning and reprising my role as
The bloody useless.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Or, sorry, Val.
Pick a French Canadian.
And not Justin.
I'm Val Silenthrall, the Dark Elf Druid, or is cleric, I guess. I'm a cleric, not druid.
As soon as he said Drow Druid, everybody in the audience was just like,
From the
"Oh,
Underdark of
wow."
Montreal.
Montreal is the Underdark.
I agree.
What about Quebec? At least Montreal I can tolerate, but Quebec itself, I'd be like,
As a generalization, just the whole area.
Gentlemen, right into sovereign nation bashing? Come on.
Wax it.
Welcome to the welcome to the show.
Oh.
We're
And
not
to my
that
right.
politically correct.
I'm Kelly. I am playing Das Broke, a fighter mercenary and very poor money manager.
Yeah, I can read it here.
Don't be reading none of those secret batches of war. Just
And-
tell us about who you're playing.
My name's J-Man Weird, and I'm playing Jurgen Stonemantle, and I'm a really good chef. That's all you need to know.
And of course I'm Nariel the True, or Dareth, and I am running this mess. So, as we get into it, we're going to be starting with some character creation to begin. So last time on this mess of a show, our crew was headed down south to Baldur's Gate because there was some issue that they had heard on a wanted ad, so they just decided, let's head south, see what kind of a trouble we can find.
Did we not buy a carriage?
We almost got accosted on the
You
road.
did. They do have a covered wagon.
We do have a carriage.
Still, surprisingly.
And I'm
We-
starting to chafe.
And we
How about
encountered,
you?
We encountered some werefolk.
Not
Alright,
werewolf, I
not
forget their
werewolf.
name, but you know, it was a weird creatures that have been corrupted and gone bad.
Yeah.
Is it a tie-in, or was the DM just making things up as he went along?
I think the DM was just making shit up. With
Whatever it was, it almost killed us.
Well, now it ties in. So, I've had a month, and I'm almost prepared.
Yeah, crazy long time having passed.
So with these folks heading to Baldur's Gate, where are we with character creation? What are we looking at? Do we have a name?
Not yet.
Alright, so we're
An
gonna...
elven druid so far.
Alright. An elven druid. Ooh.
Something wood fireplace
wait a
instead
minute.
of stone mantle.
I know some elven druids. They're from the high forest.
I almost heard Val Silenthrall's eyes roll. Forest druids.
They're from the northern forest.
Well, that's the worst. That's the worst end of the forest.
I heard they guard some sort of veil. Or
Like a
something
bridal
like
veil.
Like High Vale.
Heard a rumor that there were some heroes that passed through a while ago.
What was the name of the place that they guarded?
Oh,
The standing stones.
that's a mystery lost to... I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to that part of the campaign.
I'd have to go back and watch it on YouTube now. It's 143 episodes ago.
Oh, right? Seems like ages ago.
But you can find all 143
Last time
episodes
I
on
played this
YouTube.
game,
And this time I promise that we'll have SideQuest up, at least on Twitch.
Kildrak Thunderhammer.
Nice.
Thunderhammer.
I like that.
Thunderhammer.
Aye.
Yeah, I mean, you dwarves and your multi-syllabic names, it's just like, is there a way we could stuff another syllable in there?
It's allowable.
Syllable?
They're not Russian.
Yeah, like does. Broke. That's it. He's a simple man.
I'm a simple man.
You didn't like my
Let's,
use of the
talk
phrase
out some of
reasonably
our-
intelligent?
So
Yeah.
I dropped a 15 on strength, and with my +2 it
If
became
you were
17.
intelligent, it'd be
Nice.
reasonable.
And you're a wizard, right?
I'm a wizard.
Yeah, as a
You're
wizard,
right,
you need
you're
to have
right.
high strength. I agree.
Battle mage.
14 dex, so reasonable dexterity, very solid. 13 con, but my +2 brings it up to 15, which is solid. 18 intelligence, a wisdom of 1, which means I might have hit my head one too many times with my hammer when I'm swinging it in the forge or something.
Right.
It's quite possible. And a charisma of 2, just more further proof that I smashed my face with my hammer a couple of times.
With your own
Potentially a couple of
hammer.
large scores.
And a flat nose.
What am I do with a flat nose? What's a dwarf with a flat
Did
nose?
you use that sheet I sent you?
The
The fillable one?
Dwarves with flat noses are drop dead sexy.
I totally pictured you just rubbing rubbing lasagna all over yourself, you weirdo.
You leave the lasagna rubbing
What is
to
this?
me.
So-
Your treasure?
It's things and stuff. It's the way I crack it.
That is things and stuff.
And stuff and things.
So, I've got proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. I'll probably be using a warhammer because thunder hammer. It will be
Very important as a wizard.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And light armor, medium armor, daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaff, smith tools. I might wear medium armor. I might just wear a chain coif.
So, what about casting limitations with like Warhammer and armor? Or is there any casting limitations on a dwarf wearing that shit?
There are some spell casting limitations.
And that's why I'm only taking 1 combat spell, so I can drop the hammer quick if I'm out of combat.
And
I
magic
can use-
missile?
No, probably won't be doing magic missile much.
No?
It'll be no. I think for the most part he's going to be utility.
Hmm.
So I think he's
A utility dwarf.
smart, but he's not wise. He goes into the day without very many combat spells because I will smash everything.
He's a dwarf first.
Yeah, dwarf.
Here's a pint. And now we'll smash.
You'll get along with Jurgen just fine. Although it's like now we gotta keep 2 mostly drunk and unruly dwarves on the. Hey, there's actually
The
not a
only one
tavern
with
anywhere.
healing.
Yeah.
So for hit dice, I'm gonna have to roll some hit dice because the first one we get what, max or something.
Speaking of which,
Yes,
what
your
did
first
you
one is
choose
max.
for a class.
What level are you?
Druid? Do they get healing spells?
I think I'm
Oh,
level
yeah.
3.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Well, we'll go up to level 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter by me.
Yeah, then you get your proficiency bonus upgrades, laddie.
Yep.
Well,
So
what
that way then
proficiency bonuses do we get?
well, because at level 4 you get your ability score
dexterity,
improvement.
Ooh.
constitution.
So then I can pop up a constitution point.
You can
1
take
point
2,
or
or you can
1
take
point.
2 and put it into 1, or
Can you
1
take-
and put it into 1, and 1 and put it into another one.
You
Sorry.
only get 2 points to play with there, bud.
That's what
Does
That's what I
everybody
just
get,
said.
do
You
I
That's
get
not
two
what I
that
heard.
bugger.
Strength of
Yeah.
18 and a con
Or
of
do I get
16.
No, you get 2, but if you took a proficiency
Absolutely.
or a feat.
Because that's just an appropriate dwarf thing to
No,
do.
I took,
It is. And
just the
when you
strength
look at me,
improvement
you're like
from 18 to
disgusted
19.
because I'm a skinny little
I should have
dwarf.
bumped it up to 20 then.
Oh.
And it has to be on
We
the
need to
same
feed you more. I thought
But-
you were a good
Or
cook.
can I spread it out?
You
I
get 2
am.
points. You can put them both
I
on the
don't
one,
eat
or you can
much,
spread
it's
them out.
all the drugs.
So yeah, if I improve my constitution,
loose
I'm
living.
getting an extra hit
A
point.
1 hit dice.
But
Ooh.
Well, not just an
That's
extra
not
hit point.
great.
An extra hit point per level.
Do we re-roll once for hit dice?
I thought
Yeah.
up to I thought you were
Yeah.
giving full hit
That's
dice
free.
up to a level 3 or 5 or something. Were you
Is
gonna
that
do
what I did with you guys?
Yeah, full hit dice up to
Yeah,
level 3.
full
I
hit
think.
dice up
And
to
then-
level 3. And
Okay,
then-
so then just roll.
Take the big one,
And
laddie.
then roll and then re-roll ones on the.
Yeah, 2.
Oof.
It's okay, I'll survive.
Will you?
Maybe. So plus 3, so first level is 9. Or no, wizards get, D6.
Oh, I keep forgetting you're a wizard. Man, this is gonna be cool. Finally,
Yeah,
something
a
this is
wizard
not-
that kills its targets with melee
Well,
weapons.
we
32.
needed one. That last one we had, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Jeez. She's stopped for hit points.
That's the
Well,
way
that's
to
what a
do
druid
it.
is. Druids are tanks.
Are they? Are they though?
They are.
It's like, oh, hi, kindly wizard of the forest.
Well, because a druid shape shifts into a big beastie.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you can, when you beat the crap out of the beastie,
Is that where the T-Rex came from last time?
No.
Was you?
No.
Who conjured that up?
that was Quill in the other game.
So
But Boar is a barbarian druid, so
What did he just use? Polymorph?
Quill used polymorph.
it's a strange question.
Strange answer.
Excellent.
people.
We are, and that's okay. Is this like when I choose a school that I'm specializing or opting for, I don't lose any other benefits with any other schools or anything anymore? do I?
Correct. You just gain extra stuff with that school. So
Perfect.
it's less. I think it costs less and takes less time to learn spells in that school.
Excellent.
I'm gonna have
Actually,
to try.
there's nothing in the PHB about you know, casting spells with armor. That's something they've apparently taken out in 5e.
Yeah.
Because I remember the last time I played a wizard was in 2nd edition.
Second edition. Although in second edition there was more than enough spells, like between armor bazaar, shield, shadow armor, at low levels, there was more than enough spells that would give a
Barkskin.
mage armor.
I don't know. My wizard died within 5 minutes. I switched
I
back
thought
to a
druids
cleric.
get bark skin too.
No, wizards don't get bark skin. Wizards will eventually get
Druids.
stone skin. Druids usually get stone bark skin, yeah.
Oh, do your drafts is here.
But
Bark says bite.
yeah.
What do you mean Bart says bite? That
Johnny?
You, Johnny?
Johnny?
Johnny? Is that you?
The herbalism
Johnny's
is
like,
the stuff that you need to do herbalism,
Yeah.
but you'll probably have the score based on that.
Having survived that entire era.
Yeah, so
Oh,
a herbalism kit means so that then you can do some healing checks with herbs, as opposed to needing to get like poultices or whatnot if you don't want to use magical healing.
Okay, so.
Or you
so
can
that-
also use it to, you know, craft maybe some potions or, you know, or have some special effects. So, you know, you could,
If anybody names their kid Herb anymore.
That's my character's name.
Is it? That would be hilarious. I would not be able to take that serious the whole campaign. So, Herb. You mind casting a spell? Maybe something in the WKRP era?
I'm gonna use my herbs.
oh, you did make.
Oh, you're talking in Cincinnati.
Baby, if you've ever wondered.
So do I go divination? He's like an investigative type. He's very curious about the world around him.
Well, divination seems suitable then.
oh yeah, because the herbalism kit contains clippers, mortar and pestle, pouches, vials, and such stuff for used by herbalists to create remedies and potions. Proficiency with this kit allows you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to help identify or apply herbs. Also, proficiency with this kit is required to create antitoxins and potions of healing. So Jurgen makes the poison, you make the antidote.
Yeah, given the fact that there is very little healing ability in the party, we definitely need to keep healing.
You don't need healing ability, you're just going to hell.
Comes from
So-
this from kill a
A
dwarf.
dwarven diviner.
Do you know how hard it is to kill a dwarf?
Yes, I do. I've tried several times. the elevator, the missing floor in that 1, 2-story, 3-story building, that was great though.
Do we? Oh.
I'll never
Push me
forget
up?
that crit. You tried pushing
was
me first and you fucked it right up, and then I got a
Oh,
crit.
swear jar.
and
swear
then
jar.
there's no swear jar yet.
Right there.
That's not a swear
Well,
jar.
that is
No,
now.
that's my yeah. No, until you get a swear jar active here.
Here, let me just
It's
open my
not-
pocket. Swear
I'll
jar.
go get one.
We'll get one.
I'm gonna go get one.
Get one.
No.
Oh, by the way, there is a swear jar.
And by the way, frack does not count.
No.
No, that's a process of
Yeah.
separating oil and water.
Yeah, and I'm just going to use it because Battlestar Galactica made it cool.
How about Schmeg?
Schmeg. Oh, Schmeg. No, it reminds me of Schmegma. You know the thick buildup
So
of
I'm
cheese
an elf and
underneath
they can use, like,
dirty
and
guys with
stuff?
foreskin?
This is kind of.
That, yeah, that
Oh
would
no,
probably
that's
be...
that's your.
I'm
what you
thinking
gain
Red
as a druid.
Dwarf.
Red
So
dwarf.
elves get a certain
That's
so
funny.
the race gets
That's
certain
twice
proficiencies,
today that I thought I read
and then your
dwarf.
class gets
It must be
additional
like
proficiencies.
an indication I've got to get
Uh,
back
but
on a
that's your
marathon for
actually
that
that's
stuff.
starting equipment, so that's
Oh,
stuff that you get
awesome
to start
show.
with.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the starting equipment.
I haven't
so
watched it in probably
Okay.
that's what
18
you're allowed
years.
to choose to start from.
Freestyle.
Although, you know, if there's something specific that's not mentioned there, you can ask me. And I can
No, it is a 3D printed
Sharp
Oh,
container for something
That
secret.
is
and
not how you
small.
open it, but
Like a
Your dime
pencil, like a pencil and a journal for a mouse.
I mean, it's an SD card holder.
It's a little dirty. But there you go.
Look at that.
Swear jar.
It's even suitable for toonies, loonies, $50, 50-cent pieces.
Can I show you how you're supposed to open that?
The swear jar? Oh, I know how to open those.
No, that's not how you do it.
You're
well,
supposed
it actually opens like a book.
No.
to. No, it doesn't.
No, here,
You're supposed to break it.
because it slides out. It's a little tray.
That way. There's gonna be something
There's
weird
a
in there
With
by
no
the-
serious
caffeine.
design flaw there.
What do you mean?
The fact that it slides up
You
and
remember
down
that
so
commercial?
easily.
Which one?
Crisp and clean.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No
because you
caffeine.
just
Yeah.
it's meant so you can pull it
Sprite.
out so it pops on,
So 7-Up.
7-Up or Sprite, I can't
so it
remember.
can slide out.
I just love
So
that
as
guy.
soon as you pop it
He
out
was
and
the
out,
best.
then it's
Totally the guy sounds like Count Dracula.
Yeah. He did.
1, 2, 3.
So we have a total.
you're disintegrating my 3D print.
All those are just those numbers right there. These are
Plus your proficiency bonus.
plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so if you go to your level, where your level is, it'll show you what your proficiency bonus is.
So it's,
Okay.
it's 3 plus this number, or like 3 twenties.
Yeah, so a scimitar or any
Twice,
simple
I
melee
roll
weapon.
2d20,
I believe a short sword is a simple
and I just
melee
record
weapon.
the numbers. And if someone makes a roll that flubs, and we need something higher, if I've got one of those two, I can be.
Short,
I can,
yes,
I
no,
can basically
no.
push that onto you and
So
say,
if we go to
no, that's your roll instead.
I know this very well.
That is a wicked, wicked skill.
So
It's called Portents.
Yeah.
I have one of those. He sits right where Lynette sits.
so those are
And he's
simple
my
melee
ultimate
weapons.
nemesis.
Rob,
One day,
one day.
I might Jurgen Stonemantle him, but I'm not sure yet.
Plus
Short sword's
3
not
on Constitution.
Oh no. Is he one of those pushy types?
Oh, he uses it
Oh, so
very
really?
well to his
That's a
advantage
martial.
and pisses me off
Plus
quite
1.
Simple
Yeah,
melee
literally.
weapons,
So
so
4
short
plus
bow.
4.
Short bow's a simple
That was
melee.
level 5 now, eh?
Yeah. So it's
I know all his upgrades have been done, so it's...
I mean, again, you are starting at a higher level, so we can't.
So now,
So
I get that. Because I really like I like the thought of divination and him being
Do you
inquisitive.
like how small and sleek my player's handbook is?
I see Quill.
Which has many, many books.
Oh, that's right, my notebook had all this spells.
You didn't bring your notebook?
No.
Is it in your truck?
Nope.
Proud of you.
I'm in school.
The only thing
Oh, that's why your brain's not working.
the only thing I haven't found is
I get it.
saving
I'm in
throws.
trade school. I shut my brain off.
The book you have there in front of you? Player's handbook? Sweet. You pass me that? And point out.
Jamie's yours right there?
Yeah. You didn't read this one right
Do we have anybody in chat?
Nope.
Yep. Do your drafts.
now. Hey, do your
What's
drafts.
Yeah, you're not even in chat there, bud.
For sure.
There it is.
Saving throws.
Who else do we have? No, it's
Draconis Firebrand? Oh no, it's Thursday. Draconis is unable to join us on Thursday
Why?
because his schedule no longer fits with Thursday night games. That's why he's very, very happy that all this other stuff is starting.
Oh, I was going to talk to you about Creative Crucible.
Oh.
You're not always wanting to do that every week. Sometimes you're a little bit, right? You're not like down to do anything creative on.
Well, I'm trying to get into that schedule.
Yeah. But you don't. All I'm saying is, if you want me to paint a main instead of you
Yes.
sculpting,
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna go grab a camera.
4 to 6 on Wednesday. 4 to 6 on Friday.
It'd be like 5 to 7.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You can go 4 to 6.
Yeah, if I go. Like, I mean, if I don't go, then.
Yeah, we'll set up a schedule.
I'm trying to get used to that whole schedule thing, but yeah, creativity in me is like more spontaneous.
Right? I get it. That's like me. I haven't painted a mini since I finished the one for my buddy.
Man, I saw some great terrain tips today. What's up
I
there,
got paid
Johnny?
$40 cash for that one.
Content.
Content.
Great content
So
going
you
on
want
right
to
now.
start with
Yeah.
short sword?
What do you think?
Actually, yeah, I'd like to hop on to Goblins of
Yeah.
Mordor,
The
Michael
whole
Mordor's
elvish
Patreon at some point here in the next month or two, and
Oh.
try my hand at painting a mini or two. I've got 40 other things, they're all unpainted, so.
Yeah.
And you have lots of paint.
Yes.
And I have lots of
Scimitars
paint,
typically
yeah.
metal.
And I have
Does
an
it
airbrush.
Say that they start
Lots of
with
other
metal?
stuff.
Oh, I think you do.
Where's my airbrush?
Oh,
Class.
Did you have an airbrush? Did you have an airbrush?
No. Where is my airbrush?
every 6-year-old's favorite song growing up.
I've never heard of this.
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales, baby.
Oh,
Back there is my hairbrush.
That's hilarious.
He's a
Oh,
cucumber.
They've removed that.
I don't know why he needs a hairbrush, but he's.
He's a cucumber, how
Yeah, so
phallic.
start with a scimitar.
Game Master's Vault. Welcome.
Oh, they don't want to wear them.
Hey,
I
how's it
think
going?
that is. Maybe.
So,
Half of you are Larry in this equation.
Yes.
Pardon me.
I said pardon.
I don't get it. I'm not very bright.
Because 2 of the people here don't have enough hair. Have hair
I
brush.
just-
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't-
going
Where's
to
my
reveal the
hairbrush?
third.
From the
We've
2
got-
bald
It's
guys.
the peach, and that's about it,
Metal
right?
gets in the way of your attunement
I'm like-
to nature.
I just
think
need.
that was the
I'm
idea.
actually.
There's a third.
I have to. This is really long. I need to get it down. I'm kind of a hippie right now.
Yeah, so I thought that when I looked at you tonight, I was like, yeah, freaking a hippie.
Right?
Get your shit
Even
together.
I'm a bit shaggy
But
right now.
It's not a thing in 5th anymore. They've taken out a lot of the restrictions.
That's why it takes a while for me to get used to a system. And 5th edition, I mean, because I played 2nd so much, and I was looking through the book, I'm like, man, there's a lot of stuff that is just not restricted anymore in here.
Yeah, because it used to be that only certain
Well,
races were allowed to be certain classes.
Remember, if you played a halfling, your strength was only going to be 16 max.
Max, yeah. And that would be a really
And honestly, I really like that rule. Because let's face it, if I'm a storm giant and you're a halfling and I grab you, I don't care what your strength is. If it's
You're gonna
18
maul
and
them.
mine's 18, I'm gonna squish the halfling like a.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about 2nd edition's weightlifting rules, like mass and carrying, is the fact that it limited even a storm giant to the maximum carrying capacity of 1,440 pounds.
What?
Yeah. 25 strength, 1,440 pounds. Now here's the thing, whenever I did it, that was a medium creatures. And if you were a large creature, because you had larger physical structure, you would be able to carry a greater volume. And I increased it by, I think it was 50% for every additional size category you were, minimum.
Right.
If it was a
Large
large
gargantuan
creature,
or
it was an extra 50%. If you were a giant creature, I think I made it like 200%. And then if you were a humongous creature or H, then I made it, because it seems appropriate that a storm giant would be capable of lifting up a storm giant. They're 8,000 pounds.
If you, I would think a storm giant could take a car and just
Pitch them.
Yeah.
just
Right.
yeet.
Yeah.
Like he could probably take the old Ford out front and just give her one of those.
Oh yeah, for sure.
High point. Make the
Well, you see
can.
those giants in like Lord of the Rings where they're like trashing each
Oh, the
other in the
boulder
mountains.
smashing.
It's like that thing would destroy like so much just
Oh,
stomping
yeah.
a foot or punching something.
Yeah, like
Saving throws. Where would I find them in this tome of knowledge?
Saving throws is just your bonuses. So here's
So
where it smooths
what are
out
you?
the 5th.
Yeah, but it's under your class.
you don't,
That's
yeah,
what it's
and you don't need to know a saving throw because you're not a wizard.
See, what I like best about 5th edition too,
Wizards need to know their saving throws, so the wizard
everybody
tells
needs
you.
to know their saving throws.
Yeah, like I have to save versus certain things.
Yeah, like if you make a dex save, everybody needs to make a dex save.
Do I get to add my proficiency
Yeah, but it's always
bonus?
against.
Yeah, but you
He's
still
just gonna
have
add
to
his-
figure out your
he's gonna
modifier.
add his +4.
So you just add your whatever your ability modifier is on your saving throw, and that's
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah, so your saving throws are your ability modifier. But if your class is proficient in
In
that
that.
saving throw, then you get to add your proficiency.
Right
to it.
here. So up
However,
in this
if
box,
you multi-class, you
Which one
only
are?
get the proficiencies for your
Your
saving
fighter.
throws from your first
go
class.
to your fighter.
Ah.
Go to fighter.
You
and I
don't
know-
get to
I know
just
what you
become
mean.
proficient in everything. That
So
No.
anything you're proficient in.
not happening.
So if I'd have started as a warrior and then gone to
So-
wizard for like say wizard level 3, I would
Proficiencies.
have that. But
So
then
it's
that's
strength
kind of
and
wanky. I still want them to
constitution.
say wizard the
So
whole
you'll
way.
add your
Yeah.
But
proficiency
that would
bonus
be the way it would work.
plus your
Mhm.
strength.
However, because you are
Across,
making a
so it's
unique
plus
character,
seven.
So those are the only two
I
that the
will allow you to
proficiency bonus
swap
gets
one
applied to?
proficiency for saving throws.
One of my
Our
proficiencies.
strength and
proficiencies.
constitution.
Constitution.
Yeah, so one of your proficiency for saving throws, if you want to swap it, just because you are making such a fun character. So then,
I like the -2 on
And
charisma.
everything
That's
else
gonna
is
be
just
against
the
charm
bonus.
stuff, right?
And everything
except
else
that one,
is based
you can't
on
take
your-
that one as proficiency.
Yeah,
You're gonna
no.
keep your
I
charisma.
like my -2.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Because it makes your character more interesting.
Yes.
I might swap my intelligence for my dex. Just to kind of balance things out a little more because my intelligence is... No, I like the intelligence of +6. I think that's good. I like my saving
As a
throws
wizard,
like
you
that.
want your intelligence as high
Yeah,
because
I'm good.
you're the only.
Is intelligence and wisdom or intelligence and dexterity prerequisites for?
Intelligence for wizard,
For wizard.
wisdom is usually cleric, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like a higher dex for the wizard just because it gives you the ability to have a higher
Yeah,
armor
wizard,
class
I
with
think, is the
lower-
only one that uses intelligence as their primary.
Yeah,
because-
higher dex, better AC
Better
bonus.
AC.
Yeah, druids and clerics are wisdom. Warlocks and sorcerers are charisma. I believe bards are charisma as
really?
well. Yeah. Oh, paladins are.
What are paladins there, Mr. Rangrim
Oof, it's been a while.
Frostbeard?
Oh.
Is that
Go
his
ahead.
name?
Go ahead and tell me. You're one of my cousins too. I just don't know it yet.
That's the look of a man who doesn't want to admit he's cousins with the guy saying he's cousins with. Look, man, we're not related. Stop telling everybody that.
I'm a dwarf from another realm. Back away.
Yeah, backs away slowly.
Okay, so that... Now I think I'm just into personality and background.
Ooh.
Let's see
Hi,
what
my
it is.
name is Agnar. I'm from the third pit of hell and I eat babes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Ragnar. And would anybody else like to talk? Anybody else like to share their feelings?
What episode of what show is that from?
Oh, it's just that's a generic D&D joke. People make
No,
such-
but there was a joke made around that.
Yeah.
They were sitting around and one of the guys was a demon and he was like, "Yeah, I'm this
Actually, now
guy."
that you're describing it, I think
What
that's-
show was that from?
Like where there are demons sitting around. Or
Like, was it like
Well, there was-
BoJack Horseman or something? I
No,
can't
you're
remember.
thinking maybe Community.
There was some orcs. There was one where there was
Or
a bunch of
Disenchanted.
orcs, and they're all doing the exact same thing.
Was it Disenchanted?
Disenchanted, maybe? Where they're in hell and they're all. I think so.
Oh, yeah,
Supposed to be
that's.
that.
No,
I think it was Disenchanted.
Yeah.
That
Maybe.
makes the most sense.
I can't remember. It was just stupid. I was like laughing my full head off. I was like, "Oh, that's really simple. IR welder."
It's funny that you accompany your laugh with a. Yeah, I need a reasonable explanation to be laughing at that, so I don't feel bad about laughing.
I only finished top 3 in my class. I'm sorry.
Well, they finished off what?
Top 3 in my class.
Oh,
I finished with one of the highest red seal marks
I
in all of
finished
Alberta.
top 3 in my class if the top was like lying on
Oh,
its side.
side.
Yeah.
The bar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, yeah. I am, yeah.
Two
I
men
am-
walk into a bar. Don't see why the second one walked into it. You saw what happened to the first one.
History.
Play me off, Johnny.
No.
Well, everything just got awkwardly quiet.
Yeah, it's because I said play me off. Everybody misinterpreted it as some other command. And,
Yeah, you played it off. So.
Yikes. We not touched that one with a 20-foot pole.
oh, see, now I had to go and put a measurement in there, which instantly carries the joke
It's-
further.
Well, 10-foot pole is a joke, right?
But,
Everybody carried a 10-foot pole back in the day. Why? Because they were always checking for traps.
with a
Nobody
test
checks for
map.
traps.
Now they
the
use
floor with this.
NPCs to check for traps.
Oh, don't worry, we used NPCs.
Or
back
the
then.
level
We used
one
Brendan.
character.
We used Brendan.
I remember a Dragon magazine,
Yeah.
and there was there was a party, and you could see inside this cave there was the two little eye dots of something. And you've got the paladin standing back there, and the wizard and the cleric. And the paladin's like, send in the NPC, and they've got this NPC, and his hands are tied, and they're dragging him, and it's the cleric dragging the NPC towards the
Cleric. The cleric is dragging
Of all
the NPC.
people.
NPCs aren't people.
Yeah. It's so
No,
funny.
it's pronounced non-player cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder.
They're red
Ouch.
shirts. All
Red
of them.
shirts.
They're all red shirts.
Now I'm gonna wonder. Okay,
Disposable plot mechanics.
yeah. So the merchant agrees to accompany you on the adventure. You notice that he's wearing a fine red robes, small emblem that you can't make out on the chest.
Oh, this is perfect.
Like,
I speak slowly to idiots.
I love it.
and you're with me and Jurgen?
Which almost everyone is compared to me.
Wait, can you break that down again for a second? We're
That's the way
coming across a
Jurgen.
little monk.
That's the way Jurgen talks to Daz already.
Yeah.
Actually, I talk to everyone.
Okay.
Swear
You know,
I put it in there.
I think I'll fill that up with hydrochloric acid for just you.
For just such an occasion.
Just for yes,
Yeah.
just for you.
I'll find clever ways around it.
I don't know. Your name is Daz Throat.
I use creatively illustrative language.
Did you know I actually put some more writing on my part of the website the other day?
Really?
I did.
Why didn't you post about it?
2 paragraphs. I did.
Where?
I don't know, but I know I posted.
He's like, dear mom, I don't know why I'm telling you this. And I put 2 new paragraphs in the blog on Take 20 D&D website. Love you. J-Man. Dear mom, J-Man.
That's all good.
I need to find the email on how to access it again. I was like, oh, this was easy. I'll remember it. I forgot it.
We actually need to get together for a, like, individually or whatever. Wherever you
You
guys
know,
are.
we've got to have Jeff and Shannon here too.
Oh.
Because you'd love Jeff and Shannon.
Oh yeah, for
Jeff's
sure.
amazing and Shannon's even more amazing.
So much fun. The anytime that you guys are in front of a computer, if you want to learn how to access the blog in the back end and create a blog page and loop images around, I think I already did that with you, right? Yeah, but if you want to learn, if you're in front of a computer, not at work, maybe you can do it at work.
I'm learning.
Tell them I'm going to show you how to build a website for the library.
I'm learning things and stuff.
We have people who build our website.
And they do it for less than a fair wage.
No, we pay them thousands of dollars a year.
Only thousands?
Yeah. I think
Like-
about 80,000, maybe?
80?
I don't know.
That's
I
way
don't know.
too much.
We pay boatloads. It's not just for a website. It's also
It's
you
the
know,
town's funds.
well,
It's
my
my bloody tax dollars.
because we pay the regional library to take care of our out of system loans. We pay them
Where's
to take
the
care
regional? Is it
of.
in
It's in
Spruce?
Spruce. Yeah.
Is that the regional
That little
Uh,
thing just
well-
down from the cop station?
across the street?
Yeah, that little tiny
Yeah, across the
library?
street, the one
From the
that's
old
in the
college.
mall,
Yeah,
that's
that-
the public library. And then across
Speakers of
King from them is the
I'm
regional.
thinking through
Oh.
things, often insulting people. I'm
Yeah, I
also
was wondering if that,
tactless.
I mean, that other thing's basically a
So is
Yeah.
Jurgen.
Wendy's with
But you're a
bugs in it.
dwarf.
It's like
That's
tiny.
normal.
Yeah. It's all good. I like that.
Thanks, man.
So I'm tactless. I'm condescending. I'm a dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
You're a dwarf wizard, yeah.
Sounds about right.
I like this guy already.
Insert you're a wizard joke.
Killed that.
You know what's worse than a dwarf? A dwarf wizard.
Hey.
A cook that thinks he's a chef. Just say no to tentacle.
Tentacle's good, and you ate enough of it to go.
I ate the
for it,
broth around
you-
the tentacle.
you ate the tentacle
You keep
deep.
putting
A bunch of
tentacles in the
jackasses who
soup.
think they can run a bar.
Quad ones.
Oh no,
No, it's not bad.
you got 2 of them.
90.
Oh, you're rolling for gold instead of taking starting equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Just
take like
pick
the
what you
adventurer's
like.
pack or whatever.
Okay. So I'll just take the basic then, whatever that might be.
50 feet of rope.
It'll
A
be more than
10-foot
Daz
pole.
Broke has, I'll tell you that much.
Hooded
It'll be in
lantern.
it'll be in your class. I'll tell you what your starting equipment is. And if you want to make any swapsies, let me know. You're
I
gonna
was
want to make
thinking-
swapsies.
I'm probably going to. I was thinking I might want the actual to start with the armor. Even though I start with the proficiency, it doesn't mean I start.
What
with
armor
it.
do you want?
I'm just thinking a chain shirt.
Because that's medium armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can have a chain shirt. What do you want as a weapon?
Uh,
You said
Oh,
Warhammer?
I don't have
I'd
this
like-
anymore.
Are you
I
married to
like
that?
a war.
What is a chain shirt? 11 armor class plus your dexterity bonus?
Something or other.
I don't have the longsword stuck to my hand anymore.
It's on page 145-ish.
Yeah, Jurgen here had a cursed sword stuck to his hand.
Chain shirt. Armor is 13 plus dex.
It's how much plus dex?
Dex plus 13 plus dex.
Alright.
Max of 2. Not bad. That's AC of 15 for a wizard to start. That's actually solid.
That's
What do you
okay.
mean? That's terrible. In my AC minus 2. It's like, no. No, it's not.
Pull your head from your arse.
Yeah, from my
This
sec-
is a different game
Yeah,
now.
from my second edition ours.
You know what? I still run my game second edition because I love second edition and I know it. Just
It's a
The one
comfort
thing I
zone
don't
thing,
like
really.
about second edition is having to roll over things and then having to roll under things and the flip-flopping. And
Well, then don't drink so much and you won't roll over something and then off something and underneath it.
right?
I do all my rolling on my own time. You stay out of my rolling.
Not rolling.
I seen the way
See.
you roll, laddie.
Bad
and I
life.
don't want
Like
nothing to do with that.
You know, you're sitting in the cursed seat.
No, it's only cursed when you're sitting in it.
Actually, he's in the curse seat.
Oh no. So you mean Kildrak is gonna die?
Well-
Well, someday, but we all die
There is
eventually,
something
anyways.
that has not been revealed yet either.
Oh.
Well, we didn't want to see that. Stick it back in there. Don't want to see it.
That's what she said. Could have done.
Um,
You set it up and
you know
I'm
what?
knocking them down.
I know it sounds weird, but I think I would like the Warhammer still.
Go with it.
Because it just suits him. His last
Here,
name is
take
Thunder.
mine.
You know, this might sound weird, but I think unicorns kick ass.
Okay.
What the hell was that on? The long-haired guy with the mustache, like, you know what? Unicorns kick ass.
I think that was, what was that?
Is that Joe Dirt or something like
No,
that?
no, I think
Remember his guy with the long hair and he kept
long-
like swinging his hair out of his eyes stuff?
long time ago, Napoleon Dynamite?
He's like, I don't
Is
want
it
to sound
possible?
gay or nothing, but I think unicorns kick ass. It's like,
That sounds like a
what
lot
show
of
is that?
Dynamite.
It's got to be like Austin Powers or something.
No.
Is anybody in chat catching that?
It's not Joe Dirt, because I only recently watched that movie and I wasn't in there.
It's
It
Joe
was very
Dirt
different.
Hay.
Yeah, like,
You can
and
throw
he's
an
totally
E on
like
the
got
back
the
of it, try to-
mullet going, and he's like, sweeping his hair out of his face and stuff. Oh man, it's like gonna burn me until I know what movie that is.
No, I only heard of Joe Dirt a couple of weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, it somehow passed, just went right past my radar.
Millennial.
Sorry, I
Oh,
can't
did I
hear
say
you
that
talking
out
Mike
loud?
number 1 or Mike number 2. Joe Dirt's hilarious.
Orgasmo.
Orgasmo. That's a
Haven't seen
classic
it.
one too. No?
No.
I've only heard of it.
We're-
I've seen bits on
We're
the
two
internet.
we're two fine upstanding Mormon gentlemen break into the porn industry as a means of saving their grandmother from a fate worse than death or something. I can't remember the premises.
It's got to be like Matt Parker and Trey Stone.
It is, yeah.
The name like Orgasmo.
Orgasmo, yeah.
Alright.
Classic.
I can't believe they're still making South Park.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
great.
cow, how many seasons now?
23.
Ching, ching, ching.
They're
Started
they're
out the
trying to
season
chase
with,
down.
please cancel us.
They're
And
trying to chase down Homer and the gang.
Oh, wow. What is that?
But it's going to be
28
really
years or
hard.
something?
No, Simpsons are in the 30s now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're on.
33.
They've got season up to season 30 on Disney Plus.
Wow.
And that won't be for long.
That is, I
Disney,
think-
I don't think likes. I don't think likes Simpsons.
Isn't Simpsons? I think Simpsons has the title of longest running syndicated
It does.
cartoon.
Actually, it's
Syndicated
also
show.
yeah.
Really?
They're the
Even longer
longest.
than MASH.
Yes.
Wow.
Which is
Smash
amazing.
went on for 3 times longer than the war that it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they came up with some sort of an excuse to keep that dragging on, though, didn't they?
Yeah. Like it was a really great show, and their ratings were through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Money.
Same
That's
I
the
stayed
reason the
up and
executives.
binge-watched
reason they
all of
keep
MASH
wars
back
going.
then.
Money.
I got a fair way through it. I was halfway through season 11 of MASH when Show Me shut down.
Wow.
The fact that somebody your age made it through that much MASH is nothing short of astounding. That is amazing.
MASH is awesome though.
Yeah, what are you on about?
No, it's just a lot of people don't have appreciation for good television that happened before the era of high
Like
definition.
Archie Bunker. Yeah.
Yeah, Archie.
I'm just gonna
Bunker.
come out and say the obvious. Doctor Who.
Oh,
Okay,
back in the day.
Here's a little
White
known fact.
Dwarf.
I have only watched 20 minutes
Red
of
Dwarf?
one episode of
White
Doctor
Dwarf.
Who.
White Dwarf.
Red
No
Dwarf.
other episode.
Red Dwarf is the
No other
show.
episode.
White Dwarf is the magazine.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, I
But
that's
yeah,
one
Red
show
Dwarf.
I have skipped completely.
Doctor Who, White Dwarf. What was the other? Or Red Dwarf.
Red
What was
Dwarf.
the other one?
I haven't had a chance to watch Classic Who yet, and I can't get, as soon as I can get my hands on some of it.
But,
Some of it was on Netflix for a bit.
For a while, but when I started getting into Doctor
Love
Who,
the
it was after they took
Jeffersons.
it.
Amazon Prime.
They don't have it.
George Jefferson.
Crave has the
Moving on
has
up.
the Doctor Who license
the
in
east
Canada,
side.
and they only have New
To a
Who.
deluxe
That should
apartment.
actually be the
In
slogan
the
for
sky.
Amazon Prime. They don't have it. Like every time I go to look up a
That's
show on
not true.
Amazon
They
Prime,
have the
like-
Grand Tour, and
Remember the Electric Company?
And you can get Shutter as an
Long
add-on. And you
time
can get
ago.
Stack
You do.
as an add-on.
Ding, ding, ding.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The Electric Company.
They would like
Like
when they
Sounds
teach. They would teach kids to
All-
read and everything.
Yeah.
It was like a big educational.
Yeah.
Neon signage and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I remember doing like.
This is how you read when you're on the strip.
My name is Simple Simon, and what I draw comes true.
I remember a little bit about that. I also actually went. Me and Carolyn went through on the TV the other day. Just booted up YouTube and started looking up like Romper Room, Mr. Dress Up, just to watch the intro show of the like at Fraggle Rock and stuff.
Your
Yeah.
draft says, what about Hogan's Heroes?
Hogan's
Yeah.
Heroes. Yeah.
I know
What
nothing.
was that?
I see nothing.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I remember that. Colonel Clink.
Schultz.
Yeah. Man, Hogan's Heroes have not even seen it. I've seen episodes of MASH in the last 28 years for sure, but Hogan's Heroes, I don't think I've even caught a single episode.
Oh man.
And that's classic.
Old episodes of the Merv Griffin show.
Wow. Can't
remember.
even recall it. Like, and I've seen it, but I can't.
I remember old episodes of the Merv Griffin show because my brothers used to stay up and watch Merv Griffin, and they would sneak out of bed.
We did look up Mary Tyler Moore show
We did, yeah.
and Different Strokes. What else was there?
The
Different
Facts of
Strokes
Life.
was weird. Facts of
The
Life.
Facts
yeah.
of Life.
Yeah. Girls.
Yeah.
Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge.
Well-
yeah. Scott Baio, wasn't it?
If
he was
you
big back then, man.
if you move over to another Twitch channel tonight, there's a actress who played on another 80s TV show, and she was the littlest person in the whole family.
We're talking Brady Bunch?
No,
Tootie?
Not
Not
her
Tootie.
name is Ashley Johnson.
Oh, what does that name ring a bell?
Not from the Cosby show. That was
No,
Keisha
no,
Knight
no.
Pulliam.
Keisha and I pull him, man.
Alan Thicke, or not Alan Thicke.
It was with Kirk Cameron. It was.
Oh, that's Growing Pains.
Was that Growing Pains?
She was the little girl.
On Growing Pains?
I think so.
And then there was
Because he was
Family
the
Ties in
diehard.
the same
He was
era.
the diehard Republican.
and that
They
being
were all
your,
the diehard Democrats.
class, so
And
under
he was like the
spellcasting,
odd man out in the family.
preparing
All I can
Always
see
reading
now
the Wall
is
Street
Benson.
Journal and
Yeah.
everything.
Real
Yeah.
underspoken
And then
ability.
I think it was either that show or it was the one with Alan Thicke.
So preparing casting spells.
Yeah, what the heck
So
was
it'd
that
be
show? No,
down
that
here.
that
So
was
read through it.
there was Family
Oh.
It
Ties,
doesn't.
and then there was Growing Pains. Growing Pains was the one with Alan Thicke
Yeah, I
and
think
Kirk
I
Cameron.
think it was Growing Pains. I'm not sure.
And then there was Who's the Boss? Same era.
Hello, Captain Nemo. Welcome.
What's up,
Captain Nemo.
Nemo.
Haven't seen you forever in one day.
And I did watch the first
Yeah,
season or
choose
so
8
of
spells that
Happy
you can
Days
prepare.
too. when I went on like a big
So
old
it's 8
TV
from
binge.
your entire list,
It's a good time. It's a
and
good
it can
time.
be of any level.
Oh,
But you can only prepare 8.
Okay.
okay.
Ooh, is mending a cantrip? Oh, it is too. I'm definitely
Growing
taking
pains.
Mending
Oh, and
She was on growing
prestidigitation.
pains.
How many cantrips do you get?
4 now.
Yeah, she was on growing pains, actually. She was the little girl.
Oh, very
And I
cool.
remember back then seeing her and going, wow, what a cute little gal.
Yeah.
What a great little character they have here. And I was like, wow. And now she's like this superstar actress.
Yeah, you know, actually, well, that's a bit of a sad story. You remember Poltergeist?
Yeah.
The little girl, Heather O'Rourke, I think her name is Heather O'Rourke.
Yeah.
She passed away, I think, just during the making of Poltergeist 2.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well, that's like
I saw
little
some.
Newt. Do you remember the girl who played Newt?
Yep.
And she passed away too.
No way.
Sadly.
Aw.
Oh yeah, it was
When?
bad. Like a while back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's gone.
I have an autograph of her.
Yeah, she's
Like,
gone.
I have her, like, Ripley holding Newt and... Really?
Yeah, I saw that at your place last time.
Yeah,
Yeah. No. Really?
Yeah. So she passed away.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was sad.
Hmm.
They mostly come at night.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah, I got Lance Henriksen's autograph as well.
Yeah. I love Newt. She was cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, you know the Alien comic books, if you ever get a chance to look, I think Dark Horse Comics puts out a few different Alien timelines and stuff, and one of them's where Newt grows up and kind of goes, like, she goes like Ripley style. Yeah. And I think actually Alien Isolation, which I'm playing now, I played Ripley's daughter, not Newt, but Ripley's actual daughter in Alien Isolation. Huh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ripley was like so badass. Like, what's her name was
No,
when she was playing Ripley, Sigourney Weaver. She was like what's her name from Terminator.
Oh yeah, Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, Linda. Like, I was like, wow, that girl is badass.
Which is only so, you can only take it so far though with the Linda Hamilton thing until you remember, and it's the same thing with like Ron Perlman. I love Ron Perlman. Ron, if you ever watch this show, you're amazing. But
Love
anyway, when Ron Hamilton and, or Ron Perlman and Linda Hamilton started Beauty and the Beast, do you remember that TV series?
No.
And he was dressed up as the Beast and she was like,
No.
no?
Remember it.
Yeah, it's an old TV
So you
series.
guys just choosing spells now?
I am in the process. I've just got some questions. This quick build has me choosing certain spells that I didn't really want. Can I just? How many spells can I choose
Yeah,
at
the
first
quick
level?
the quick build is just, hey, here's an idea. If you're new and you don't want to put a lot of effort in, here's something you can just smash
Mash
something
together.
up together. It should say in there how many you get to choose.
It's right down here and here somewhere. I think it's 6.
Well, first level, you have a spell book containing 6 first level spells. Perfect. And how many second level spells will
Yeah.
I have? Because I will have those now.
Yeah. So on
Yes,
your
now I
first-
remember
on-
that.
Right.
On the
That
chart,
wasn't Beauty and the Beast though.
on the
It
chart, it
sure
tells you how
was,
many
yeah.
spells.
But it wasn't a
slots you
movie,
have.
it was a
It's a
TV
series. Yes, I
So
remember.
4 and 3.
Yeah.
But you know
your
what?
hair pulled back, or are you going thin on the top?
Like, does anybody
My
remember
hair's
that
pulled
show,
back.
Beauty and the Beast? I don't know if you can
Right.
see it from there, but like,
I do.
it's
Now that you
it's
show me,
hilarious.
I never watched it.
Did you guys ever see that
But
show?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, he almost puked in his mouth. It's like, yeah, it was. It was a gooder.
Oh,
man.
around the same time as that one, does anyone remember the original V?
Oh
Yes.
man, I was a huge fan of that series. Huge fan. And the guns that went. Whoosh, pew, whoosh, pew. It's like the best pew pew sound in the sci-fi world ever. That's awesome.
I
Oh,
couldn't
so
get
you
into it.
gain 2 wizard spells.
I
for every
couldn't
level.
get into it.
And
I was
actually-
like, this is
Okay,
dumb.
so I would have
In the redo, they did a
I'll
redo
have
of
12
with,
first level.
Oh, you'll
Marina
have 12
Baccarin
spells. 6 are going to be first level.
and a few other
Yeah,
shows.
so yeah, sorry, 6 first level. So I'll have 8 first level then, and I might choose the other ones as maybe 8 or 10, and then potentially.
If you make a good argument as to why you'd have more for certain spells, I might let you say that you picked it up in your travels before.
You know what? I'm not gonna push anything like that. I'm just gonna take because at level 3 and 4 I would have 4th level or 2nd level spells. So I'd say I'd just put those as my two second level.
So,
So
you
getting
go
me
with 4,
8 and 4.
8 and 4. Sounds good.
All right.
Keep in mind those are the
So,
spells.
I do have a plus
you know,
one
not
longsword,
necessarily
yeah.
the spells you have prepared.
Yes, I'll have to prepare specifically. I think it says.
That's why I hate wizards.
Oh yeah, look, we've got a tricked out wagon, and I do have a +1 longsword.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where did I buy that?
A +1 longsword?
I
Was that not the cursed longsword?
don't think so. It says +1 longsword here. I paid 1,900 gold for it.
Oh, that you got that at Barnos.
Did I?
I think so.
Barnos.
I don't know. That was last year. I don't remember.
What the heck was I doing at Barnos? That place is overpriced. That guy's a rip-off.
Right?
Tell you what.
So,
Oh,
don't
but
shop
we
there.
did buy, what's his pickle? We did buy Sadir a loot.
Oh, that's right.
It would cost me 12 grand. Bloody hell.
I haven't seen him in a while. Does he still work for us?
Is it here?
Yeah.
Right now, I think he's just on a break. He's
Good
like
break.
taking, he took a.
I can memorize
We allow
spells.
our members to take
So everything but one.
An unpaid leave? Cool.
unpaid leave of absence. So
Yeah, he took a carriage and disappeared.
he's like, I think he's doing like the tour for his latest album. So
Who's that?
Sadir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did an album.
So,
remember?
Time on the Net.
Yeah.
You
So
will
he's-
also, as an additional item,
I think
you
he's
will have
starting up
a
in the
badge
towns
with
and working
the
his
coat of
way
arms
to
of the Flaming
Fishman.
Fist on it.
Hello, Ultra Venom.
Kelly.
Who's that?
Oh, that's you.
Say hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Let me reel one of those in for you.
Yeah. That's
I
awesome.
think you're done. Awesome. What's your backstory?
Okay, what do you got going on
It's
in
a
your little hole?
backstory. Look, I just got stats, man.
Who are you and why are you here?
What's your name?
Kind of like went and commune with nature and entered to hide from people who hate.
Like a bohemian, like you're hiding behind trees,
Oh,
all
so you're
naked in
hiding
the
in
woods,
Baldur's Gate?
speaking of plants and
That's
shit.
Sure.
Alright.
You're hiding in Baldur's Gate from
I don't
some
know.
vile beast that.
As
Pushed
untrue,
you
I
from the
died and took
forest.
shelter in the city where there's no nature.
No, I wouldn't be.
It's hard not to picture it's just like a wild bush woman Harold. just
Why
like
not? We got a
disheveled and
wizard over
stuff.
here that wears chainmail and fights by smacking you in the face with a warhammer.
But what I really like is you never see the magic coming. You literally never see the magic coming.
Well, I never found this.
That's what I
He's a
mean.
dwarf.
Yeah, it just never happens.
But
you're a mage, eh?
I tell you
wouldn't
what,
have guessed that for the 4
we're
years
dwarves.
we've been adventuring together.
And we've got magic of our own.
Yeah, yeah, you sure do. Like, whoa, I can
When
smell
you-
that magic now.
You'll smell the magic.
So the
coming
two of
when
you had
do.
been adventuring together. Being down here, you know of the refugee crisis from El Turl. The city just went poof. It's just a crater now. Nobody knows what happens.
Maybe
I
a
wonder
s-
I
what this
wish
section
Sadir
of the
was
campaign
here
is.
Searching out what
to play
happened
some
nearby
music
for-
for us.
To find out maybe.
So what you're
there's
doing is
some
you're working with
rubbish.
the Flaming
What do you
Fist.
think,
the Flaming
Val?
Fist has
Sorry.
hired you to help maintain control
I think you
just
do.
outside the
I
city
wish-
wall.
Sadir was here to sing us a tune.
I can't wait till he has to edit this stuff
Um,
afterwards. And you're like, oh man.
You can keep those feelings to yourself.
Sadir is a good guy.
Great guy, not a great singer.
Oh, he could sing like
Oh,
nobody
He
wow.
could
could.
write a song, but
Savage.
That's you cut a man deep there.
yeah.
Well, I won't be tweeting that one out.
No, Jurgen, you've done enough tweeting for one day.
I'm gonna have
Thank you to your drafts. The sound panels are all his handiwork.
Or if you don't edit the episodes at all, you can actually get them up. It's amazing. They can actually be online.
Don't at me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. The other program that we compete against on Thursday nights don't edit anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit. It's too much
Just
effort.
post it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw on a start and an end.
Perfect.
They have, as of right now, they have 54,000 viewers. We have 3.
Aye. But that's okay. We've got to start from somewhere.
Yeah. Do your Jeff says those sound panels are really sharp.
Well,
I
you
like
don't
that.
want to get too close to them last because you know you might poke your eye out. They are sharp.
Yeah. No, it actually does look like a hallway on the camera, like we're sitting in the middle of a hallway. It'd be funny if we just had people that go
The whole
by
of
at
the time.
random, like they're going to their apartments. It's like,
Click, click.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
could-
we're allowed to play inside, so we're out in the hall in my apartment building.
My name is Luca.
Yeah.
I live on the second floor.
Ooh.
I live
upstairs
from
It's a musical
I
druid.
think I see
What kind of
you
spell
before.
did you just get?
Oh.
I'll turn that
There's
down.
screams. There's
I
screams in
think
the
that's the
background. The cops
Oh
are
my
coming.
God,
Woo,
That's the
woo,
level
woo.
up sound.
We gotta go right now, but we'll be back next week. Same time, different location.
You wanted an apartment
Do
building.
you remember out in Living Color they used to have the guys selling stuff out of a van? And they'd be like doing commercials like stop down to Tim's van in the middle of he'd be in the middle of a parking lot. We got stereos for only $200. We got TVs just unloading stuff.
That was on like Friday nights or Thursdays.
in Living Color, yeah. And then you'd
Right.
hear the sirens. He's like, "Oh, we gotta go. We'll be back next week.
I
Same
never
time, different
got to watch
location."
it because Friday night I was always half cut by like 8:30.
Oh, on Fridays, yeah, weekend warrior.
I was like done. By 9 o'clock I was throwing up.
I wouldn't trust that.
My
Commitment.
buddies were like, "Get him out of here."
Yeah, that's some
All right.
commitment.
You guys mostly done?
Mostly, yeah. We can start.
All right.
I might just be off in my own little world because I've got a wisdom of 9. I might be just not paying attention.
You
to
smell
anything.
that?
I smell vanilla.
Adventure. Let's
Oh.
make
You know
it
what I
happen.
smell?
All right.
Smells
So
like vanilla
the
adventure.
three
Burnt
of you
toast.
are, as you
Oh,
get
no.
close, as you're about a day out from Baldur's Gate, a courier comes up to you. Are you adventurers?
No, we're two adventurers and an absolute moron.
What can I do for you?
The Flaming Fist is seeking help from adventurers to help maintain.
Why would the Flaming Fist be looking for adventurers, laddie?
Because they need help maintaining order on the Eastern Gate.
On the Eastern
How
Gate.
close
What's
are we to
going
the
on
Eastern
the
Gate?
Eastern Gate?
You're about a day out.
Well, it seems like it's on our way. Does it pay money?
We can't take our cart and horses into the city.
Captain Zodge says that he will be paying well.
Captain
Well.
Zodge.
I recommend leaving your carriage at the Western Gate.
How do you spell his name?
Zodge.
So that's who we got to see, Captain Zodge. And we can leave our cart and horses at the Western Gate.
Yep, I would recommend that. The Eastern Gate is being flooded with refugees from El Toro at the moment.
Okay.
What happened in El Toro?
Supposedly the city disappeared.
Yeah, it's just a giant crater now.
What the hell?
Weren't you listening? There's like a huge narrator voice came over top of us and it said that like 10 minutes ago.
Was that
Huge
like,
crater.
Was that like your god or something who said that?
Some omnipotent presence in the sky. I thought everybody heard it. Alright, so,
Obviously not. It's not where I'm gonna go when I die.
Bearded Low on Intelligence thinks that we should put the cart before the horses at the Western Gate and move on to the East Gate from there. So do we march with these guys? Are they leading us
It's
there?
just one courier.
What's your name, courier?
Mike.
Mike the courier.
Oh, two mics.
Yeah, 4.
You need a fifth.
We have one now.
Why do you think I put him in there?
Bum.
I want a mic.
We have mics, but we have no mics.
I wonder what adventure does smell like. Oiled leather saddles, sharpened swords, linen, sheep. It probably smells like shite.
It probably, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like people
if you're
shiting
in our
themselves.
cart, if you're in our cart, while I'm in it, and I fart, that's what it smells like.
No, see, and this is the guy that's supposed to be the cook. This is the guy.
This is Cartwright.
Yeah, Cartwright. Oh. Boom, 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 boom.
It might smell like her too. I'm not sure.
Jurgen claims his cooking is the best, and that it smells like his cooking. And then
No, my cooking is the best, and you have been eating it for the past how many months?
I eat it because it's free, and I'm constantly broke.
So
Well,
when you
yeah.
get to Baldur's Gate, when you get to the Basilisk Gate,
Sorry, what?
the Basilisk Gate, that's the Eastern Gate.
Why is it called the Basilisk Gate?
I'm not from here. I don't know. if you, I assume it has something to do with a giant snake, but you'll have to look for Captain Zodge. He's a tall man with an eye patch. He won't be hard to miss. All right.
Is that an eye patch slight? Won't be
Kneel
hard to
before
miss.
Zod.
Is that-
A tall man with an eye patch. Well,
right.
come on, let's go. We'll
Okay.
find him.
Yeah,
Come on, Val.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
we trudge on.
So the two of you have spent the past couple of days at this point working with the Flaming Fist to try and quell the commoners that are trying, or the refugees rather, trying to get into Baldur's Gate. They're not allowed in.
Okay.
So you are constantly seeing that the members of the Flaming Fist are just beating everyone. No one gets arrested, they just get beaten and their coin purses stolen.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Like
I think this
Lancelot.
should be dealt with. That's not a proper way of running things through order.
As the two of you are from the area, you know that's how the Flaming Fist. The Flaming Fist is a mercenary army that is paid to be the quote-unquote city guard of Baldur's Gate by the Patriarchs,
Sheep stomach.
which are the rich people.
Well, intestine.
It's a very fancy way of saying rich people.
Yeah.
It's the
Ooh.
richer than rich people.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
the noblest of nobles that aren't noble at all.
but he knows the
They
difference
have
between
massive
starvation and
latitude
survival.
in all things.
Their food is survival.
In about midday, are you guys going to be dropping off your carriage at
We
the
are.
Western Gate? Okay.
Yeah.
At about midday, you see a group of ruffians coming up. A drow, a dwarf, and a fighter. And they're coming towards
And
your
you just-
area.
Listen,
Oh God.
I'm not going to tell you again either. But listen, you're not spending any more money. Keep it in your coin purse and don't spend anything.
But I've got like 17 coppers.
You keep it to yourself.
All right.
And keep an eye on them this time. Come on, let's go.
One last quick question.
Where is this guy?
What's this about this drow dwarf and fighter walking towards us?
That's
on
us.
previous day.
No.
That's us
sisters.
walking towards them.
Fighter. Oh, them.
Uh,
Yeah,
so-
we're them.
Ah.
Role play.
So as the three of you approach, and you've noticed that the mob is getting angrier and angrier each day, there is a massive angry mob just outside of the Eastern Gate. And they're just constantly having fistfights with the members of what appears to be the guard.
Well, this sounds like a fireball occasion.
We could set up a gambling ring here and we could get bets made on this. We could make a few extra coins.
So, but we weren't hired to quell this rebellion.
I don't. What about the rebellion?
Yeah, this little thing that's going on right now. This
All these
piece
people?
of chaos that we don't have to be a part of.
Well, let's see if we can get some betting going or something.
So what was our actual mission?
We have to
Well,
go
we
and
gotta find this
Captain
Captain
Zod.
Zodge.
Right.
Okay.
So
Dude, I don't
did
know
we
what he
spot
is.
anybody in the crowd?
He's
with
a
an
tall
eye
dude
patch?
with an eye patch.
Roll perception checks.
I am not spotting anything.
That is like an enormous
It's
amount.
like everybody
of
here looks
perception.
the same. I just see leather and greasy hair as far as the eye
13.
can see.
13.
16, sorry.
Like 7.
Oh,
19.
sorry, 15.
With a -1.
Wow.
15.
What'd you roll?
A natural 2, but with a -1.
A dirty one.
15.
Flaccid one.
Oh, it's
19?
soft already.
Yeah.
You spot a tall man with an eye patch.
I think that's him over there, and I
Where?
point in the direction.
Oh,
And I look, see how still clueless I am? Nope, I still don't see
he
it.
said over there, look
I
over
grab
there.
him by the head and point his head in that direction.
That's the one.
Ah, okay, so
Oh
And you
my
see that
word.
he's barking orders. And he turns around and just socks this one refugee who just gets real close and up in his face and just screaming at him
oh,
as the refugee drops.
Ah, look at him.
he was getting in
He
his
just got
face.
his nose flattened.
So I start
Let's go.
marching a direct beeline, like, you know, like the nightclub walk, where it's almost like people don't exist.
Like Roxbury
Punch,
night, like,
Toss,
are you like,
slam.
or is it like night at the Roxbury type of walk?
All three of us are walking out, just doing the head bow.
You see these three hooligans approaching Captain Zodge.
Hooligans, ruffians, what the
It's
is
slow
going on
We're
here?
doing one of these.
It's like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to come through here.
You don't look like the rest of these rabble. What are you doing here?
Hello.
What were we hired for?
You're helping the Captain Zodge and the Flaming Fist quell the.
So, out of
Yeah.
curiosity,
Angry
how
mob.
come you're not punching these guys in the head?
I don't know you feel it's okay to punch someone who has been exiled from his home.
Oh,
I know
sorry,
what
I
it's
mean-
like.
Oh, okay.
Oi, laddie,
Hey, cousin!
how are you doing, cousin?
Well, I mean, we're all cousins.
Absolutely. Who are you?
Say
Kildrak Thunderhammer.
Jürgen
Of the
Stonemandel.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you, brother.
I'm gonna say versus
Ah.
eye roll.
So what's
Oh.
going on here? What are you up to?
Well, apparently this guy right here has hired himself a bunch of friggin' thugs to beat the crap out of people.
Well,
and
there's
I
nothing
didn't-
wrong with that.
but they're poor people, and I don't care for that too
Oh.
much. Just to beat the crap out of poor people is not really that.
Yeah, that's not
acceptable.
cool,
Keep
Jurgen.
in mind
As
you
long
are
as it's
wearing
not
his
children.
badge.
I'm okay with it.
As long as
I
you're
don't
betting
really
on it,
care
it's
for the
fine.
way he does business. This is not the proper way to
Are we?
quell a rebellion.
What do you mean, children? So as soon as they hit 18, it's like, well, you're on your own now.
Pretty
It's like-
much.
Well, it's the dwarven way. I mean, if you're tough enough to live on your own, you live on your own.
The
If
dwarven
you
way.
don't, well,
Ask me da.
The dwarven way, like, oh, this one's 2 years old. Yeet! If it survives, it survives.
well, if
That's
it
not
doesn't,
the
What is
dwarven
it,
way.
Sparta?
Well, not yet, but
It's like this
sometimes.
one coughed. Must be sick. Off a cliff it goes. Like, we'll just make more of them. That's crazy.
Sometimes.
I'll
It's
never,
not all. That's
I'll
not
never
all the way.
understand dwarves.
You don't understand dwarves,
No,
but that's okay.
especially
You're
the
not that
cooking.
bright. So, this guy is he's beating up people.
his thugs are just beating the crap out of people.
Wait a minute.
Not even for any reason. Not even for any legitimate
Does it look like
reason.
the patch guy has any of his cronies in close
He
proximity to
has
him?
6 around him.
I'm
looking for Captain Zodge.
Ooh. Did not see that coming.
I've been expecting you. Get over here.
All right, well
Okay,
that's kind of rude.
laddie. First and foremost, let's get on the same plane. Because you're not the same as me, and I'm much more above you. Okay,
You're
against
right.
Stoneman.
We're not the same. I command an army. You command what? A drow?
I command my ability to help your ass
Hey.
right now.
I do a lot more than that, lad. So what's your sitch?
You'll do embarrassing things in the parking lot after this mission's done too. But anyway, so we're supposed to help you quell this rebellion,
Yes. These refugees are trying to get in.
and where are they all pouring in from exactly?
El Turl.
You
That's
mean
the one that blew up.
the city that disappeared.
Yes.
So why are you not housing these refugees in the first place?
Because we don't want our city to disappear.
Well, if you don't want your city to disappear in a sea of refugees, you should probably do something about housing them and quelling this little rebellion you have going.
Or just close the gates.
You're missing out on some
The
labor.
gates are closed.
Yeah, you're missing
How
out on
are
some
they
good
getting
labor opportunities here.
They're trying to get past this small little army to get in through the gate.
And where exactly?
And the gate's closed.
Gate's closed.
So they aren't getting into anything.
And you just want us to beat them up.
Is this a
Calm them down however you can. Make them stop throwing rocks and fire at the gate.
murder hobo? You say?
How about you just tell them there is a charge and a fee for getting in, and if they don't have the price, they have to find another place.
I
That'd
tried.
be-
That's when they started throwing rocks. You've been here for the past 2 days.
But I don't pay attention to much, and obviously I haven't been paying attention to you that
Dumb
much.
Rock flies
Hey.
off your head.
You're a cook.
Ooh.
You set up a soup kitchen outside. Captain, give the people some tents, and we'll give them a
That's a
camp on
smart
the
idea.
outside of the walls.
I am.
That
And
is
where do
actually
you
a smart-
propose we get some tents?
You're a well-trained military. I'm sure you've got those resources.
Wait a minute.
I would imagine if you go out for encampment against an enemy, you would have tents for yourself and some of your compatriots in your army.
And that's
Would
all
you-
the tents I have. It's for us.
Yeah.
And where are
You're
you
in
headed
the
for your
city?
next war?
Now you napping in the
Here.
city or you napping in a tent?
And where
So
are
you-
your men housed? in their tents in the city or in their barracks?
Yes, the
We
corner
have
is
our
over
own
here.
barracks. Yes.
Well, why don't you loan us the tents, and we'll set them up, and we'll give these people something to live in, and I'll set up a soup
Outside.
kitchen.
And
the
what does
city.
Baldur's Gate get out of this?
What does Baldur's Gate get?
The
out of this?
Flaming Fists
What you just asked us for to calm them
Gets-
down.
To claim responsibility for quelling the rebellion,
rebellion.
And dealing with the people.
in a way that didn't involve a
All right,
village
let
of
me
murder.
explain this situation to you so you can understand. The refugee crisis has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as El Toro, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, I might remind you.
Okay, do you know?
Our Grand Duke, Ulder Ravengard, was visiting El Toro on a diplomatic mission when it disappeared. Coincidence? I think not.
Alright, before you grab your torch and pitchforks, don't you think
So
that...
your Grand Duke nuked the other city and now he doesn't want to have to deal with the fallout?
The Knights of
He
Elturgard
disappeared too.
Oh.
call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think that we're somehow to blame for El Turtle's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, and mostly because they've started this riot. It's left us short-handed. Now,
If you were to recruit these people possibly in a proper way, would you not be able to use them as a peasant militia to find out more about the destruction of their own hometown? Should you not treat them better, that they might help you instead of cause this harm?
you know what? I have another problem I'm going to get you guys to deal with. You're too much trouble out here.
Yay, on the rails.
I'm sure, as you know, Baldur's Gate has been plagued by followers of the Dead Three, the gods of Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have a license to kill these wretches on sight. Find
Now
their
that's
lair
my kind of
and
job.
wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I say, I'll see that each of you receive 200 gold pieces, in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from the gate here is Elf Song Tavern. A spy named Terena hangs out there, gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And, for the love of Balderon, be nice. Terena has dangerous friends.
Tarina, how do you spell her name?
T.A.
Did you see do your drafts comment?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, we'll go see
And he
Tarina.
hands the three of you badges with the coat of arms of the Flaming Fist on it.
Oh, sweet. Now we punch poor people badges.
That's okay. I'm not gonna lie to any of you. If poor people get in my way, I'm going to punch them.
If you get in my way, I'm gonna punch you.
That's okay, I'll punch you back. And then I'll stick my knife with poison in you.
You're gonna try, but I'm gonna do the whole hand on your head thing, and you're gonna swing like a crazy little
I
bastard.
know, yes, I know. Come
So,
on, let's go. Yeah.
okay, we take our newly acquired badges of less than heroic feats, and I guess we'll get a motor on. Do we have a direction?
So should
Which
we now
way
call
is
these
the-
douche badges?
Yeah, douche badges.
Yes, we are douche badges.
Badges? We don't need no stinking
Badges.
Waka,
We are
waka,
them.
waka. We are those guys, yeah.
Badges? We don't need them. Okay, let's go to the elf song. Killed the rat. And what's your friend's name?
I think we're going with Lily.
Lily?
Lily.
I like it. It's simple. Well, Lily, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Jurgen Stonemantle. And he shakes.
Shakes your hand. And if you don't
This
like
is
it, you can
Daz.
cram it up your ass. He
This
always
is
says
Daz.
it. You got off lucky that time.
And you probably won't like him. Val's pretty okay. You would have liked Sadir. He was pretty cool. He could write songs.
What's the genius's name?
Das.
Can you speak? Can you speak your whole name?
Das broke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's
I see
the name
that
fits.
you can. Excellent.
What's wrong with him? He's a little slow.
I think he's just
I actually
helping
incorporated.
you. I think he's just
You're gonna get a punch in a
helping
moment.
you learn some things.
I actually incorporated, because I have a bad habit of losing track of my money, that I roll 1d10 at the start of every time we play, and I lose that much gold or silver, whichever is more plentiful, even up to 0, so that I have no idea how I spend this crap. Like, it's just terrible money. I get pickpocketed constantly.
He gets to roll with
Yeah,
advantage because
pickpocketed.
he's watching
Pickpocketed.
him.
Yeah.
He's watching. So he loses
You mean
half.
he's watching.
Watching you.
Am I going to say anything or do anything if you pickpocket? No.
Holy crap!
No,
we have a
if
drawer.
he loses any money, pick
Oh.
it up and put it back in his pooch.
I just noticed the drow speak. We gotta put a bell on him. I almost didn't notice we had him in our party for a second again. I was like,
Val's back.
yeah, I've been here the whole time. He's like, oh, terrible.
He's quiet. That's because he's the only normal one.
Well, there's no
Oh,
reason
man.
to converse with idiots either.
Truthfully, what is normal, my good man? I don't think it exists.
Not here. Definitely not here.
Well, definitely not there.
Oh man, I cannot wait until the next 3-story shaft missing floors.
I'm looking for something specific.
I'm just getting
The
this.
dwarves bounce. Now I've got 2 attempts to try the theory.
Do dwarves bounce?
Yeah.
Well, come on, let's go find this elven song.
Yeah.
Elf song tavern and find this Tarina or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
That's all you know.
Captain. We'll find out these worshippers of Bane and Val and Merkel. And we'll eliminate them for you.
Hey.
That's just right up my alley. 200 gold? Okay.
Behind that patch, it's all gooey back there. It's like, is it stitched?
You!
Mind your mouth.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, you know what curiosity did to the cat.
Yeah.
He ended up in
Ended
my
up in
stew
your
pot.
stew, yeah.
And so will you. Let's go. Come on.
Ugh, Daz stew. Oh, you'd like eating that, wouldn't you?
Well, I won't feed it to these guys. I'll feed it to some
Extra
troll.
beefy but kind of bitter.
I'll give it to a troll.
Well, those refugees look pretty hungry.
Yeah, I like how we're just like, oh, humane option. We're like failing. It's like, do your draft. She's like, guy, help me. Group presents humane ideas. Guy, no, not like that.
Anything but helpful, useful, and peaceful solutions to my violent problems.
Yeah, do you have anything that's more murder hobo related? 'Cause that's kind
Well,
of
I could have gone there. I do
Here's
enjoy
the
a good
problem.
murder hobo.
Curiosity ate the cat and good digestion brought it back.
oh,
Well, that's somebody who uses Metamucil.
and good fertilizer kit to go. Okay, so how long do we walk before we reach the Elven song?
Here
Or
it
Elf
is.
song?
Here it is. We're right here in front of it. 2 blocks down.
All right.
It's the
So,
elf song.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if they sing elf songs here. Do you know any elf
I'm
songs?
not waiting to find
No.
out. I'm
Hopefully
going
not.
In.
They suck.
Yeah.
Heading into the tavern.
I agree.
Alright, so you guys get to the tavern. As you
They all sound like
as
they
you
were
enter in, you can
performers.
hear the disembodied voice of a female elf singing as you enter in. It sings songs about lamenting the loss of a lover lost at sea. Ooh, that was
Wow.
Who is
terrible
this
sentence.
creepy slag?
I don't know. It's an elf.
Creepy
You know.
slag.
They're dirty. They're vile, dirty creatures. You know.
Is there an empty table?
Let's
If
grab
so,
a
I'm
table.
pulling up an empty table or the
So-
emptiest table there.
Are you from Felbar or Adbar? Or are you from the Battlehammer clan?
So there's a
over
couple of closed off booths, and
well,
there's
My
an
clan
empty
was
table in the
destroyed.
middle of the room.
in the wars in the Silver Marshes?
You
or-
guys got enough time for that hugging later. Get over this table.
We're sitting at the bloody table.
A half elf stands behind the bar while a couple of
Nice teleport spell.
while a couple of humans run around and take orders. As you enter in, one of them says, "Please sit down."
I'm already sitting. And these guys just told me they are too.
So
You
Lily,
notice
tell me how
that
you
there's a few
find
rats
dwarf.
that scatter around, that scurry around.
Oh, like it's
Just happened to be
Yeah,
hired by
it's
the same
dank, it's
person.
dingy.
is that
I'm
dinner
sure
free
she
range?
finds
to
me.
work?
I'm sure she finds me the most charming of companions.
No.
I
You're
point
not
out
water
the
fight
rats
out
to
that.
the person, and I'm
But
like, yeah, is that
then
like
there's
free
me.
range dinner? Is there
I-
something you could do about the
Right, we're
infestation in
dwarves.
your bar?
Absolutely.
Oh, I don't have a
Who are you
beard.
talking to?
The guy that just approached us.
Oh,
Isn't that-
Not.
no,
Even
he just
a beard.
shouted across
My
the room.
hair
He's
is-
scurrying.
Can you grow a beard?
I can't.
Does
but
it
I
look
keep-
like
I'm
you're
clean
shaving?
shaven?
So as you take a seat,
And I'm bald.
a young
right
man
now.
comes
I'm
up
ju-
to you.
My hair's just like this. It's just
All
starting
right.
to grow back.
What can I get you?
Ale.
Give me a
Yeah.
pint, laddie, of your best grog. Let's go.
Dwarven ale if you have it.
All right.
Whatever it is, make it stiff.
The hell are you? Who the hell let you in?
Oi, oi, that's my friend. You shut it.
I
Or
hold
I'll
up.
shut
I
it
hold
for
up a
you.
gold piece. I'm
You're
like,
not with those cultists, are you?
No.
He belongs with
Just
me.
because I'm a drow.
I hold up
It's
a
been
gold
how long
piece. Hey,
since we
stay
pulled ourselves
focused
out of the
on the
Underdark
coin.
and we're still... Oh.
Don't you know
There's an extra
Dretz?
dragon in it.
Huh?
Just
Do ya?
bring me a drink, please.
Don't you know Dretz?
Who?
Duarden. You've never heard of the Drow Ranger.
I have not heard of a Drizzt Durden.
Okay, just
What
get
about
us
Tyler
a drink.
Durden?
Him, I have heard.
Yeah. Don't talk about it.
Well, that's the first rule.
Yeah,
You've
it is
just
the
broken
first
it.
rule.
Okay,
Uh,
fourth wall, laddie.
You think your Waterdeep coin is any good down here?
Oh,
Gold is gold,
If you
lad.
melt it down, it's still gold.
Or could I melt you down?
Well, you're right.
I was like just about to take my satchel of gold
Do you
elsewhere.
think your human kneecaps are useful here?
Oh, I'm sorry. We just ran out of Dwarven ale. And what can I get you?
I'll have an
Don't worry,
Just a
I
wine.
got this.
Ever wonder what chairs would look
And
like?
you
if
see
our
this little
knees bent
vial
every
come
way?
out, and it just coats this blade. He puts it away. He says, "Don't worry, I got this."
You see, there's a suit of armor that's positioned right beside the door. There's also a female half ogre on the other side.
Half ogre.
Yep.
Orc or ogre.
Half ogre.
Do I recognize her?
No.
Okay.
Like
So-
an axe or something. You're like, it's
No.
not that. It's not that half
One of the
ogre.
characters
dude.
who were introduced in the very start of this
Oh.
adventure.
Thought you
So-
might have got a little hammered and then back in Waterdeep did something you were.
And
like,
that's
Gets a
half
little-
orc.
She was half orc, yeah.
Gets a little rowdy here, does it? You got a half ogre for a bodyguard.
It's
for a...
sometimes needed, yes. And what can I get for you?
Ale.
Alright.
Whatever the house ale is.
And he scurries off.
Like
Look
the
at him
rats.
scurry. He's like a rat.
Is there anybody else that we notice in here that looks suspicious or otherwise stands out like
Oh,
a sore
there's
thumb?
quite a few. There's at another table, there's a human commoner with no eyebrows. There's a halfling at the same table, and he's flipping a coin as he talks with the human. At another table, there's a human and a half orc having
Sorry, you
a
said half
discussion.
orc?
That's very good. At another table, there is a human and another halfling, and they seem to be having an argument.
So yeah, I actually just kick my chair back and I just like stare at the half orc. I'm like, I'm not drinking in the same place as that. And I storm out the front door and I'll just stand outside.
It just looks at you. Oh, he's gonna get himself killed.
Yep.
I'm just
And-
out front.
Whatever. I'll let him stand there when he's done. When he figures it out, he'll come back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's already paid for
The
our
young
drinks.
man comes back and he sits down. What happened to your?
Don't worry, just put it here.
All right.
Thank
He
you.
sets it down. Any food or drinks good?
What do you got on the? What do you got for food?
We have a lamb roast tonight.
And what did you spice it with?
Rat droppings.
No matter, you're not here.
Yeah.
You're
No,
out
you
front.
can hear that from outside. I'm like listening in on the conversation.
Seeing as it's
I
Elven,
don't
it's
know,
probably
whatever the cook's chosen to go with it. He picks his own.
Okay, well, I'll have the lamb.
I'll follow suit.
Sounds good.
But depending on what he picks, I mean, I don't know. Should we be nervous?
No, don't worry about that. I'll tell you if you should be
It'll be
nervous or
fine.
not. It'll be fine.
And while they're ordering
No.
food, I'm actually just gonna skirt the perimeter of the building and just
So,
make sure nobody weirds around.
Yeah, you notice that you are around.
Yeah.
tell me
I
something,
am
lad.
weird.
Roll me an investigation.
Tell me something, lad.
That one.
Any, what's the talk about, dead gods in this area?
Dead gods?
Yeah.
You mean the dead three?
Yeah. Tell me what you've heard.
Well, they're not dead. They'll just kill you.
Why is that?
Because you're alive.
Well, I'm pretty hard to kill.
Well, you bring it up with Bane, Ball, and Merkel.
Anybody else been talking about them around here?
Everyone's talking about it. Who else do you think is responsible for the spree of murders over the past couple of weeks?
Spree of murders.
Yeah, we have a total count of 36.
Get the hell out of Baldur's Gate.
And that's
man.
just in the past 10 days.
In the
That
past
we
2
can
days.
link. Yeah. I'm telling you, it has to be El Toro. Whatever the hell they're doing, it's ruined everything. It's all their fault.
It's all their fault. It's
It's
not
all
even
their
there.
fault.
It's not
They
even-
killed our Grand Duke, and now they're sending their armies in, pretending they're refugees, to destroy ours.
Interesting.
Beat up some poor people or something.
Strange question. Have you been outside?
No, that's where you get stabbed.
I was just asking because I mean to see those
You could
people
get stabbed
outside.
inside too.
But to see those
It's
people
kinda what
outside,
they
they
do.
were kind of peasants. I wouldn't call that an army of any sort. Whoever's spreading the rumor that that's an army is, I'm gonna say, a bleeding dolt.
Baldur's Gate can barely deal with its own, let alone the people of another city.
Oh, aye, but to say that's an army. Oh,
That's
look
no
at this
army.
big army. They've got tiny sticks they found along the side of the road and wee stones that they throw. Oh no.
Who's to say what's in their packs? You don't know. Once they get inside, who knows what?
What's
They
in
could
their
all be
packs?
mages.
Their city banished. What's in their packs? Maybe they got a few extra stones.
Maybe.
Who knows? They could be.
What do you think, Lily? A few extra
you guys
stones
are-
in their
I
packs.
bet you. I will bet you that they are a bunch of wizards coming to destroy our city like they did to El Toro.
An
I
army
bet
of
they're not even
wizards.
refugees.
An army of wizards. Yeah.
I've heard stories of it up north.
Did
we
you
were
see
watching
that?
people get punched out outside. If that was an army of wizards, you think this place would be glowing with the brazen power of fireballs and lightning bolts. They wouldn't be
Well,
getting
that would be
punched out
tipping
by
their
a
hand
bunch
now,
of
wouldn't
thugs.
it?
You know a lot
Tipping
for
their
a
hand or just surviving because you see them get punched out by thugs.
That's fair. As I open the door and step back into the tavern.
Oh, you came back.
Yeah, well, the ale was already ordered. Sit down.
Well, you better order yourself another one. Yours is done.
It's getting ready.
And I said the empty. There you go.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for Tarina?
I
For who?
Tarina?
Yeah, we're looking for
Oh.
someone.
Yeah, she's on the second floor.
I'd see, just like Luca.
You guys want to go up there and knock on the door like a bunch of strange people and
No, laddie. Is
stand up
she,
and thank him greatly for your kind hospitality.
sounded like sarcasm.
Oh,
Cast a
do
touch
you
sarcasm.
want to go
Yeah.
upstairs and knock on her door? She's got a bad
It's
attitude.
too late. I'm actually
Oh, she's
going.
just in the common area up there.
Oh, is she? What does she look like?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I'm up there as I get halfway up the stairs.
How about
On
we
my
send
way
one of
upstairs.
the fairer sex up to go and meet?
Already on it.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not looking for fairer sex. Just one of the fairer sex.
Well, he considers himself that, so it's all good.
I consider
I'll-
myself
I'll-
both.
I'll go with him so he doesn't
Look, so he
restrict himself.
doesn't get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speak for yourself.
And
Well-
when you get upstairs, you see
He's had one drink.
you see that there's a group of men playing some sort of dice game with a human woman, and she seems to be taking them all by storm.
Well, do I recognize the game that she's playing? Not the game specifically that they're playing, but the con she's running?
No.
No?
But I might. But I'm staying downstairs because my meal is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want
Val
something?
As you get upstairs, one of them
No.
just shoves his drink onto the table. I'm done with you. I'm sick and tired of you cheating. Just-
I figured there must be some.
Fuck you! I'm coming back for you tomorrow.
Oh.
And he storms off, and he just shoulder checks you on the way out. Hey, watch where the f you going?
And I promptly just, oh, sorry, you need a hand? Floop, and proceed to launch
I'll
him.
get into the room while he does this.
Well, 9, 4, 13.
You're going upstairs too.
Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16.
To make sure you
Alright.
Yeah.
He falls down the stairs.
How far are the stairs?
And he doesn't get up.
Oh, look, somebody tripped. Somebody tripped coming down the stairs.
Barkeep, somebody tripped on the stairs and they aren't getting up. And I turn my attention to the girl there. I'm like,
Oh,
when you're
that's
done
too bad.
hosing these guys, I'd really like to talk to you. Me and my friends need to have a word.
Yeah, it is too bad.
She looks at the group. Alright. You can leave.
Anyone else need help down the stairs
So,
as they leave?
before we have a chat,
Mhm.
would you like to play a game of Baldur's
Oh,
Balls?
hell no!
Val,
No.
can I see if I notice this going on up the stairs?
You can roll perception.
19.
22.
Yep.
I make my way upstairs and say,
Yeah, I'm
let
not
me take
engaging.
this one.
Yeah. I step back. You're welcome to gamble with my friend. I am terrible with
Ooh.
money.
Those two left. That means a double portion of lamb for both of us.
Let's go, laddie. Come on, let's eat.
Just like the liquor, you leave it around a couple of dwarves, and that is the end of it.
Just poop.
It's like, you guys weren't really paying a lot of attention to Val, and the drinks just kept counting.
Val's a little bit heavy.
No eyebrows is an alchemist. Calling
Sits
it.
down. What are we playing on? Just like a barrel or something? Or
It's a table.
okay. Is it a card game we're
It's
playing?
a long table.
You were asking if she was about to have you over.
Do you
a barrel?
have any dice?
I have a few. What dice are we using?
It's a gambling kind
We're
of.
using the six-sided.
Very good. I have one.
Alright.
Do I need more?
She drops 5 gold on the table. Ante up.
I match.
Oh,
Alright.
game of chance. That's good.
So she rolls the die, and a 4 comes up. She sets it to the side.
Am I just rolling one die?
She says, "Yeah, you can roll 1 die."
How does it before? Okay, I've added up. What are the rules?
Oh, brave man! Deciding to play a game before he knows the rules. You want to roll as high as you can with your dice, without going over 21.
Ah, very good.
Can you double down?
And the first person over 21 loses?
Can you double down on?
Correct.
And can I split my doubles?
No.
Well, that's not how
blackjack.
you. That's not
It's
how
not
you
black.
play.
It's not blackjack, it's
Okay.
dice.
It's Baldur's Bones.
Baldur's
Baldur's
Bones.
Bones. Well,
Right,
anyway,
my
does
turn?
our food come?
Yep.
Nice.
9
1, 3
total.
dice.
1 3 dice.
Oh, you're only supposed to roll 1. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll give him that then. 3.
3.
Oh we add our scores together, whoever gets closest to. Is
Yep.
that how this works? Okay.
She takes a second dice out. Throw her second
So
die
you
in.
remember one.
I'm gonna roll. She rolls a 1.
Now you roll.
So we're at 8 now.
No, she's at 5.
She's at 5. You're at 3. Now you're at 6.
She rolls a 3.
You need 3 or better.
Oh, nice.
Man, you roll like shit.
What do you mean better? It's the first person at 21 loses. I thought.
She rolls a 5.
Is that the first one over?
First one over?
I also roll a 5.
Yeah, first one
So
over. Loser.
7 and 5 is 13.
She rolls a 6.
That's a 1.
I'll stand.
Oh, she's at 21.
What has she got now? Oh, I can't say.
I've already, no, that's just it. I'm supposed to be keeping track of her rolls.
Well, it doesn't really matter actually because you have to get to a point before 21 where you're. either
That's
gonna-
just it. I can roll 1, maybe
You're at
2 more
14?
times.
This is your last roll, and I would use this one if I was you. You need
Yeah,
a 6
I need
or
a
better.
the highest roll possible. I need a 20 basically to win this, or directly on 21. But
She's got you.
can I still roll, or
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
stand.
yeah, you can still go. I mean,
Yeah, I would. At 16,
well, that's just it. This is basically blackjack but with dice, and it's I know I should stand on 16 even when
you
I
rolled a
lost.
1 with that one.
The only thing that you can fail at right now is rolling a 6. You're at
17?
17.
So either you lose or you lose. One
No,
way
house
or another.
usually stands on 17.
She ain't standing on 17. She's standing on 20.
You just busted.
No,
I lost.
is that 06? Yeah.
I'll take the gold. Well played. For a beginner.
Has to rub that in right at the end.
That's how I usually lose at blackjack. Is I get greedy.
That's how I lose my money all the time.
Now, what can I do you for?
Good game.
Now we have to explain Zodge's request.
Yes, to find out information about the demon gods and kill them.
Ball and
Baal and Baal and Doll and Baal. Oh wait, no, there's only 3 of them. Yes, we were told you could help us with this task.
or at least provide us some insider information.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking
No,
about.
Grab some
For a price. Alright, how much do you want? Let's cut to the chase.
I don't know what you mean. I just sit here playing games.
You must have information.
Oh, I've heard that something about, murder spree. I don't pay much attention to the news.
Oh, and I start pulling a single. Yeah, what about Captain Zodge?
Apparently, oh,
Captain
not there.
Zodge
I already
sent
said
us
Both
that
of
to
you
you.
are downstairs.
having enjoying
I
a
already
good
said
meal.
that we explained that Captain Zodge sent us over there, right?
You have not, but now you have.
Yeah, well that's why I was like we were
Oh,
there.
Captain Zodge. Captain Zodge. No.
Yeah, guy with
Why should I believe that Captain Zodge sent you?
I show her the patch.
Alright. I was wondering when he'd find someone to come over here.
Well, he's seeing things kind of two-dimensionally these days, so.
So, I've heard a rumor. Wait, is that the rumor? That's not the rumor.
Yes, you've
I've heard a
right.
rumor that some of my former associates are coming to deal with me. We've had a bit of a falling out when I left them last. If you help me deal with them, I'll tell you what you need to know.
All right.
What kind of associates? What kind of
Yeah, what can you tell us about your associates that can help us prevail in this unknown you're sending us into?
Oh, they're going to be coming here to the tavern. They know where I am.
And when are you expecting?
Any minute now.
Any minute now.
Yeah.
And what are we to expect for adversaries in this?
They're a bunch of pirates.
Pirates. Great. Well,
This is really good land, lad. It's actually really good. I'm
then
really
perhaps you
impressed.
should stay up here and
Oh, aye.
lock yourself away, or are you going to assist in dealing with these usurpers as well?
Oh,
Betwixt mouthfuls right
I
now,
have no,
It's
I have
Fighting
no
ability?
business being
It
a
is.
fight.
And the ale's not bad.
All right,
but absolutely.
I
And
can
you-
swing
so-
a sword to save my
Let me
life.
ask,
and we can
Certainly.
find you here when
why
this deed has
why
been
the
done.
shave?
I'll be here.
And how would you like
I
us to
left,
deal with
uh,
this situation? Are these
I left
disposable
the employee of my
associates?
king.
Yes.
Everything's
I would
cooking
prefer
for
if they
the
did
army.
not leave alive.
I realized, you know.
Well,
I'm
that's a
one of
mighty
you guys
tall
and
order. I
could
hope
do
the
things like
information
that.
you're willing to provide us is of some
And I
tangible
realized
nature,
I didn't
or it's
like
likely you'll
cutting
find
my
yourself at the
throat.
wrong end of my
Somebody I
sword.
didn't like.
Fair enough.
I go back downstairs,
Anyway,
or I
that's,
guess Lily and I go back downstairs,
And I
and then we
was,
inform the group.
You just leave the job on.
we were in water.
One more game, eh?
And, I kinda had to
So,
open a
You're a
gate.
glutton for
And
punishment.
part of the gate
For gold?
opening is I had
She
to
puts
shave my whole body.
10
But I
gold
already
on the table.
didn't have a
10
beard,
gold?
So
Okay.
I don't have any hair on my body.
does-
She rolls, or
Except for this. It's
Daz
starting to grow
also
back.
puts.
oh, you're playing.
No, I'm just betting on the winner.
So,
I'm heading down
That's
to
not
these
how
guys
this
to
works.
tell them what
No.
happened.
but it's Lily.
Okay,
You're back.
a match.
Did you want
Okay,
some
She
lamb?
rolls a 6.
Where's my lamb?
Well,
I roll 5.
I would say we had to test it for quality and safety with that
She rolls a
human
6.
waiter.
It's really
We're-
good.
We're truly concerned.
Yeah. Is there any left?
Well, there's a little bit on Jurgen's, but here you
Go
go.
She
order
rolls
me
a
another
3.
one right now.
Okay. Laddie, I need another lamb for the lady, if you would please.
Ooh, 6.
She rolls a 6.
We drank your ale.
That went up
It was
quickly.
getting a bit
Mine-
warm.
mine
We
were-
had to make
when
sure
it's-
that it
Where
was
you
of the
at?
highest quality.
I was
Where are
here
you
when
at?
it came.
Oh,
I drank it.
I know where you're
Because
at.
you haven't been calling out your numbers. I don't know where you are.
That's a good tactic.
She wants us to take
I rolled
some
6.
pirates for her.
That's it?
Pirates.
are,
No, I know exactly where we're at.
Like of Penzance or
I
Yes.
stand.
maybe in men's
I know you
pants.
Or I
What do you
was,
mean pirates?
or I was
In
born
long
on a pirate.
pants. Are they in tight pants or?
Tights. Oh no, that's merry men from the forest.
Yeah.
That's your
Robin
isn't
Hood.
it?
There's a
Number one.
few. I know some elves like that from the forest.
And I'll
Bring
stand.
your backhand right.
Are you standing up?
21.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
So
Now what do we do in this situation?
what's the problem?
We're tied at 21.
She got in trouble with these folks or
Former colleague.
former colleagues
And then she'll give us some information on these guys.
on the betrayer gods.
Guess we'll call it a tie.
Paintball and
She
knuckles.
grabs her 10 gold,
And
leaves
they
hers
turn
on
back.
the table.
Wow. Stay. Stay at that point in the gambling.
Let's go check on
Okay.
the others, Daz. We'll play again.
Alright, so what are you hooligans up down here?
Meal exchange.
Laddie, we need another plate of the lamb for the lady and another drink, please.
Another 2
Are we
drinks.
coming
they're
right out?
Or
paying?
did you?
And they're paying?
Three drinks.
Yeah, bring more.
I just sit down
And
eat
some more lamb. My friend
the
needs to eat.
a different young man comes out and he puts it down. There you are.
This is for the lady.
What happened with the
not for
first
me.
young man?
He just-
But you're paying.
Oh, no worries. I've got lots of money.
Yeah, you got all of our money.
Is that so?
Shut up. What?
You might want to keep that, on a bit of the down low.
It's in the bank, laddie.
I quickly bring the
That's
party.
not going to stop you from getting stabbed.
Oh, Yeah, it will. You don't know who I am, lad. Trust me.
Just,
I'm the
just a
worst.
helpful, friendly
Oh,
piece of advice.
I'm the
I'd
worst
rather
thing
not
in
have
this
anyone
place.
stabbed.
Don't
in
get
the
him
tavern
started on
tonight.
the song of Jurgen Stonemantle. Let's
I'm the
We
worst.
already
nightmare
have
in
a
the place.
darned elf that sings.
our
Those
little
little
party
fairy
brings your
types.
little party up on what transpired upstairs. Apparently,
What's
we have
going
a
on?
we have a gang of pirates that is coming to.
Lily said as much.
Perfect. Then you're up to speed. I'm not getting ambushed in this place. I'm gonna have a look outside.
Well, just let them come in. Don't worry, I'll take care of all of
And
them.
what are we gonna do? Raise a little hell here in the.
And I
tavern?
pull out some new vials
You
of,
crafting poison.
of poison that you haven't seen before. This stuff paralyzes as well.
As well as what?
Well, this one paralyzes, this one kills.
Are you offering those to me?
No, you don't. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
And that's where the conversation was over.
Now, here's a question. Would it be possible for someone to ingest it, or must it be ejected?
Either or, any manner we can get it into someone, it'll work.
Now, what about, say, when we see some scurvy buggers come in here, we say that we are along the same lines as them, and that we have business dealings with her as well, and we want to buy them a round of drinks and discuss further.
Jurgen puts out his hand, and on his hand you see a ring. And on the ring is a little signet of his family. And then he just does this. And he turns it over. And he goes like this. And on the ring there's a little... When I like to shake hands with people.
A little point.
Yeah, and you can
shake
see...
hands with everybody.
You can see the glistening.
It's got a dribble.
Jurgen's like, oh, I just shaved today.
I've been working up some new poisons. Val has been nice enough to tell me about a few drow things that are down in the Underdark.
Oh, but those guys down there, they like shrooms.
Shrooms, yeah.
They spend a lot of
A
time.
bit of everything, really.
I'm actually
But
checking the
drow
windows
poison, they have
while
a
this
very
is going
good
on
poison
and
that
seeing
kills
around
almost
through the cracks of the
immediately.
windows
And
if I
their
can see
sleep
anybody
poison is
approaching
very
the
well.
tavern. If there's any
I'd say the
windows
sleep and
at that
paralysis,
angle.
because if we ever need information from these
As
people,
you're
I have 6 different vials.
as you're looking about, you hear one of the patrons talking to the other. You know, I'll bet my last copper piece those so-called refugees are advanced scouts for an army that's preparing to attack Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I know. I just can't trust those freaks from El Toro.
Everybody's a freak from El Toro.
apparently.
And just where are you guys from?
El Terrell, hey everybody, I hear that these guys are from El Terrell over here.
Silence. What did you just call me?
Well, I heard you saying
Eltarian?
something about you were from El Terrell or something.
And that you're
You were speaking loud enough for the bar to hear you.
for the whole place?
You shut your mouth, or I'm gonna come over there and shut it for you.
Why don't you come over and try, lad?
I may only reach your hips, but I'll damn well take out your knees.
Now I'm going towards the front door, and I'm just going to eke open the front door to make sure that there's nobody else coming. Just a crack. I just want to see if anybody's approaching the tavern or can be seen down the street.
Blah. You're more trouble than you're worth. The table gets up and they head upstairs.
Good choice.
Kneecaps intact.
Repressed anger.
Bravery at its finest.
Aye, lad.
Do I see anything?
That's true bravery.
One of them sticks their head down. Hey, little gift for you. Make a dex save.
What did he do? Fart?
Dexterity
That would be a
saves,
con
please.
save.
For everyone?
For everyone.
Oh wow! Well, I'm
Everyone at the
front door.
table. You're
Oh.
safe.
6.
13.
This is Jurgen Stoneman. This is his.
Oh,
He's
thank
right
God.
in his wheelhouse. What'd you roll?
8.
Jürgen rolled an 8 total
Oof.
because that's
Anyone
Jürgen.
who rolled 16 or 16 or higher, you save and you take half damage. Otherwise, you take 37 fire damage as a fireball just erupts in the middle of
Wow. That was
Wow.
not cool.
That is more hit points than I had.
All
the
right.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Way to go, dwarf.
I literally,
37.
Yep, 37.
I motor right across that bar, my full
More
length
than I had.
of speed.
I immediately are you're down
Yeah.
to?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
-5.
I'm going to start first aid here.
Holy.
Um,
Dwarves had to
As soon
start
as it-
some shit, eh?
I'll start first aid here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Roll a medicine check.
That is a 6 and 1 here.
One. Oh, just
That
wait.
is a 10. So that one
I'm gonna
Alright, you're
at the start of a day. 15 and 4 are my
importance.
my portents.
That's important.
Yeah.
It
A
is.
little late.
Yeah. I guess I can't apply that to my saving throw, but we'll worry about that later.
So you're chasing them upstairs?
Oh, I am running
Val,
full
can
dash
you
dwarves
at
go?
that
I'll take
particular
care of that.
mage.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
stable.
Like, shield just like, just right
Yeah.
across.
As you run up the stairs, you just see the fading effects of some magical as you see them fade from existence.
So he didn't nuke
They
the
They,
whole
they
bar.
left.
They left.
Oh man, okay, well I just run back downstairs in an attempt to help us stabilize him.
So did they not hit anyone else in the bar?
That's correct, just your table.
That's fine. We'll
Am I
stabilize.
conscious? No, or am I unconscious?
You're alive.
You
stable.
You're
will
stable.
receive
You have to
your
make
unconscious.
wounds.
I have to make a death save, don't I?
No, because you're unconscious.
No,
I
he's
don't
gonna
know.
stabilize you.
Stabilized.
Oh, you're
Okay.
both down. Okay.
Lily's stable.
Yeah, you'll both get a cure wounds, and I'll use up 2 of my spell slots.
Well, do you have healing proficiency?
As you
If
you
can use
open your
healing proficiency
charred
before
eyes,
you-
like what happened?
Before
Oh no.
before
Oh,
you drop
medicine. Yes, I do.
And then I'm gonna spend 5 hit dice.
How are you going to spend 5 hit dice?
Because I'm gonna take a short rest right now.
What can you
But you get
Alright,
both
short
get
rest is a
2d8
minimum
plus
of an
5.
hour.
And we're gonna eat some more and drink some more.
I'm actually gonna go talk to the bartender immediately to see if he knows who they were.
I know full well who they were.
And what are they?
Are you?
No, I reach across and I grab him by the scruff of his neck and I haul him close. I'm like, where are they?
Welcome to Baldur's Gate. Keep your mouth shut and maybe you'll stay alive.
Oh man, you know, I already feel that right hand just balling out. This is like.
You also receive 2d8 plus 5 healing. So,
Thank you, cleric.
Who's the authority in this town? Just out of curiosity, is it the
The flaming fist.
flaming
lady.
fist
Flaming fist.
that I'm wearing a badge of? Is that right?
7.
Yeah, that bartender is getting his
And then
ass
at 5.
hauled right
17.
now, like full fist in face. That is a 16 plus 7 is 22.
Yeah. You just knock them right out.
Yeah.
Or
Good job,
And
guys.
I look at anybody else who's a member of the bar staff, and I say, anyone else mouths off, and they're gonna get twice what he just got. When he wakes up, tell him next time, if he keeps his mouth shut, he might just live in Baldur's Gate.
That's pretty much. And I brandish my badge and
He's
yeah, we are the law.
like Wayne and Garth.
One of the half orc just looks up. You know, you should have led with that.
Speaking of lead.
Well, if we're wearing those badges on us, I mean, those guys should have seen that anyways.
Yeah.
nobody
Well-
makes perception checks.
It's true. Hey,
I sit down actually right in front of that.
oh, yeah, if we
half-orc.
take a short rest, we can heal up.
You can spend
Hey!
hit dice, yep.
Yeah.
As many as you like.
Normally I've got a really big problem that prevents me from speaking to your kind, but you seem awfully involved in this conversation, so if you've got something to contribute in the way of useful information, out with it now.
Gee, Daz is like sounding really intelligent.
I know 2 copper gets you a nail.
Gets me
You
one.
notice there's a few mugs on the table.
Well, when you do that, it's the con bonus, right?
Does
So do you add
Yeah.
the con bonus? in?
don't antagonize.
I will tell you,
Oh, I can do that.
Triggered.
I'm okay with the events as they've turned out.
Yes, I'm sure you are. It's some good entertainment, isn't it?
He was behind on his rat catching payments.
Well,
But let me tell you, if you ever have any rat troubles, come find me.
I do, as a matter of
My
fact.
name is Wall Knightley. I'll get rid of any rats you got.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yeah. I actually opened the front door of the bar to see if anybody is approaching the bar yet.
There's people walking back and forth. You don't see anyone piratey looking.
No? Nobody's saying "R" in the distance.
So, as you come to, you notice that the song tune shifts. You notice that the, who here speaks Elvish?
the bard was playing the whole time?
It's not a bard, it's the disembodied voice.
Nope.
No? Alright, those of you who speak Elvish,
I think it's just
you
me.
can hear that the disembodied elven voice starts singing a different song. And you, those who speak Elvish, understand it as, "Oh, sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on our ruddy cliffs, and the fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty hell riders, take up your
We need
swift
to get
keen
ready.
swords, then charge
The
into
song's
the
about
hellish
Elturel.
fray and scatter devil hordes."
Yeah, I'm definitely like. I'm actually going to close the door to the tavern and
And
lock it. I'm
I,
going to bar it.
Do we
Oh,
notice?
sing a song of Elturel,
I find a dark corner to hide in.
and when the night does fall,
I extinguish a good portion of the lighting.
sleep safe
I'm
beneath
oblivious.
companions' lights
Hide.
until dawn
Everyone
does
hide or
fall.
get ready to fight.
If you've got
We're
any
bound by
magic,
mortal
get it ready.
covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
I extinguish the rest of the lighting and tell the patrons to.
And I disappear into the darkness with a 24.
And then I unbar the door and stand on the other side of it.
Alright, can everyone roll a history check? Or, wait, before we do this. Those of you Elvish, do you relay the lyrics of the song?
Yes.
History checks all around.
It's like, what did he say? He said, if there was a problem,
18.
yo, I'll solve it.
Oh, a natural, not 20. I got an 18.
I'll
18
solve
as
it. Check out my beat from a DJ revolves it.
Alright. Anyone who's rolled over 15 for a history check knows that the companion in the song is the name given to the artificial sun that burned over Elturel, protecting the city and its surrounding lands against the undead.
An artificial sun?
Protecting against the undead.
Something about the good paladins and
Aw, my internet
What
keeps
not-
lagging and I'm missing bits
that
of the song
live
and I'm
there.
sad.
Aww.
there's all kinds of goodly people who live there, so they put up a light spell to cover the whole
That
city.
song is worthy of the Witcher bard.
I'm sorry you had to listen to me sing it.
No,
I'm
it's
not
like
quite as good as the Witcher Bard. but,
melodious, actually. Melodious.
it's a good tune. I like it.
So, anywho,
Actually
I
surprised. at your
disappeared
singing
into the
prowess.
darkness.
Good on
I disappeared into the darkness.
Alright.
you. Lens reading.
As you hide in the darkness, someone comes down. Hey, Bert! What the hell? Why is it so dark down here?
Shh, and I just give him the eyes.
Alright, I'll be back. And he hits
Just
right
went
back.
upstairs. Yeah. Same thing with the half orc. You rat. Is it a male or female?
So, man,
That was just about to assume.
Sure, why not? It's a male.
Okay, so yeah, I just say, you, sir, need to leave now, or you're gonna find yourself caught in the middle of something you don't want to be in the middle of.
I've been through many scrapes. I think I'll be fine, as he downs the last of his mug.
What do I notice?
Hey, Fulton! I need another one!
Fulton, you mean the unconscious guy on the floor?
No, that was Alan.
Oh. When Fulton comes out, does Fulton look...
Fulton was the first one who served you.
Yeah, when he comes out, does he look like he understands why there's a sleeping guy on the floor?
He comes out, Alan.
You seem much smarter than your predecessor. Please, continue. But yeah, no, I extinguish almost all the lights so that it's like really quite dim in there.
Why the hell is it so dark in here? Fulton just snaps his finger and the lights come back on. Jeez.
I look at Fulton. Fulton, we're expecting some dark company, and if it's light enough to see everyone in here, everyone's going to be a target. You want to unsnap that shite?
He sets the drink down in front of the half-orc. The rest of the patrons start to filter out. Alright. And he prestidigitizes the light off again.
Now that I'm conscious, can I do cure wounds on myself?
You can. Cure Wounds is
D8 plus your
D8.
wisdom.
D8 plus your wisdom.
Seems a plus 4.
Okay.
My husband is the cable guy, so I know who's getting yelled at.
2.
There you go.
How are you doing for health now?
I took a short rest like him, and I'm at 30, so I should be knock on
And
wood.
I just remembered that I do have a thing called at 5th level I've got this little thing I can do and roll out of things and take half damage.
An uncanny dodge almost.
Yeah, I kinda uncanny dodged half of that
I'm
damage.
almost afraid to leave you guys, but...
So I only had to use half of my hit dice to get back to full health.
I say,
Yeah, but did you remember that at the time?
Yeah.
is it Kildrak?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey.
Kildrak. You may want to whip upstairs and see if you can get a bird's eye view from one of the upstairs windows and see if anybody's approaching that we need to worry about.
And
Aye.
make sure Tarina's still alive.
Aye.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't have been in the fireball.
No.
Snap
Oh.
on, snap off.
So,
I misread
20
it
minutes
too.
pass and nothing happens.
20 minutes pass.
So I'll whip upstairs,
Fulton,
and I don't know who this woman is. So I'm looking for a woman, and I have no idea what she looks like.
So,
A woman! I'm looking for a woman!
yeah, there's only one in the place apparently.
Let's see if I can remember her name.
whoever's one.
13, maybe. With the minus ones of 12, probably not. I'm looking for a woman.
Tarina.
Talisa Tingara.
Are you looking for
Tinkle-
Tarina?
Maybe! That might be it. I don't know.
Are
Guys!
you with that rabble downstairs?
Tarina! You're looking for Tarina, lad!
We're not
Oh!
a rabble.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. It's that Tarina.
What do you want?
Well, we were just... the guys wanted me to check and make sure you're alright.
Why? Did something happen down there?
Ask her when her piratey friends are showing up.
Some douchebag walked upstairs and he hit us with a fireball.
Were you mouthing off at him? Because that definitely sounds like Lars. And then,
Lars.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to
Thank
remember
you.
that name. Lars.
Oh yeah. Definitely remember that name right off the bat. It looks like we may need to take this search to the streets, peeps. Yes, Lars must die indeed.
No one says that out loud, but I mean it's all in fact.
Yeah. If they were to, I actually walk upstairs too and ask that Talisa or Tanila or
Tarina, laddie.
yeah, I ask her, hey, if your friends were to be approaching this town, what is the most likely direction they'd be approaching from?
the sea. They're pirates.
Okay,
We
so
are literally
taking that into account, do I know where the sea is? Does my character know geographically where the sea is relative
You
to my
can
position?
basically see it when you
See
walk through
it.
town.
Okay.
the sea comes right into town.
Okay. Well, that's a
Okay,
helpful
here's,
tidbit of knowledge.
Here's Baldur's Gate.
Hey, look at that.
Does the
Yeah, where are we?
Elflong Tavern.
Okay. Perfect.
That's a lot of water there.
You know, might have
We
helped
can
to
be coming
start
from a
with
lot of
that.
directions.
Yeah, next time start with that.
Yeah,
so,
you might want to roll that out for him next time.
So maybe we'll go down to the docks.
Tarina.
No. You're gonna stay here until they show up.
Okay, like
I know
when
they know where I am.
When do you expect them, lass?
Any minute now.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
been
she
like
said
20.
an
I've
hour
hid in
ago.
the corner for 20 minutes.
Roll perception checks.
Now,
If you're upstairs with disadvantage.
I'm downstairs.
Oh yeah, with
So
disadvantage.
I have like a 7.
nat 20.
14.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, what the hell? Why is this door locked?
Oh, I say just one moment. We've had an awful mess in here to clean up.
And I'm back into hiding.
Yeah, and then I
The lights off? Hi! Alan! Alan!
and I look
Steve.
over. I look over.
Alan!
Yeah. Okay, so that front door.
Freddy! Yo, Freddy!
No.
Okay, so the front door?
Yeah, I kind of mess up my hair and I open the door and
But I
peek it
had
out.
to
He's like,
close it.
Alan suffered a heart attack. Are you coming in for drinks? We can't open if you're not coming in to eat.
Oh, I was coming in for drinks.
What
You
did
know,
it
it's
look
just-
like?
It's just
Just
one
one
guy.
guy?
Just one guy. Just looks like
Womp yank.
Ah!
Ask her name.
Yeah, he's already in. The door shut.
Why is it so dark in here?
Yeah, and I pin him to the wall and I'm like, what's your purpose here?
To get drunk?
Yeah, you're not drinking tonight. Grab a seat. And I usher him over towards the table.
Okay.
And keep your mouth shut.
Get the orc to keep an eye on him.
Happened to the. You know what? I don't want to know.
And then
Are you the new server? Can I just get a mug of meat? Or?
you can get a mouthful of this if you want, or you can keep your mouth shut for the
I
next
can
20
leave
minutes.
if my presence is a problem.
Your
It's
voice
plenty
is a
of problem.
problem.
Send him out.
No. We have to show that people are coming in, not getting ushered away. If anybody's watching or
Fair
keeping an eye
enough,
on the
then
bar.
get the
And
ogre to.
If he leaves with a wagging tongue, it's not going to do us any good.
Oh, I can cut it out.
Oh, even better.
Oh, aye.
Okay. So we don't hear anything in the first 10, 20 minutes after this guy's arrived, or what?
No, just so as you're talking with him, all of a sudden the door bangs open.
Well, I said I locked it afterwards. Remember, I pulled him in and shut the door.
Yeah. The
Bangs
door
open?
bangs open. And you see the
Shock
chunk
and
of the
awe.
door jam just cracks open. Ah! Why is it so dark in here? As you see 8 motley humans saunter into the tavern. The leader is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye, a cruel sneer, and a pirate's swagger.
That's the one.
The others are an unsavory, rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place. We're looking for an old friend of ours, says the dead-eyed man. He sniffs the air. Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheats at Boulder's Bones.
I know the person
Tarina.
you're looking for.
When I think about it, I think I know someone named Tarina. Maybe. Do you guys remember the last town we were in?
Yeah, my name's Tarina.
You're not Tarina.
I'm Tarina too.
So
Yeah, he's Tarina as well.
just so I can get a layout of this place, is it like a kind of a mezzanine, or is it like a balcony around the top of the room? Can I potentially?
No, it's an upstairs and a downstairs. Just a
down
set
Yeah,
of
I'm
stairs.
picturing like the kind of here's the bar, stairs up, and then there's like a upstairs area kind of thing. That is almost exactly what I
It'd be
pictured.
nice if there was an
Hey.
open hole in the floor that I could drop down on someone with a smash.
Yeah, you could always make a hole in the floor, I think.
The guy that walked
aye.
in, does he look like the leader?
Well, there's 8 of them. One of them
You mean
looks like
Milky
the leader,
Eye?
yeah. The
Milky
leader
Eye.
is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye.
Yeah, well, I want to make his other eye cloudy.
Alright. So just as he walks in, you're just going to attack?
Yeah.
No.
Dagger with the
Alright.
kill poison on it.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. I'm throwing it from the darkness.
Yeah, do we not get surprised on these guys? I mean, we're ready
Yeah,
to.
everyone roll initiative.
Is there any bonuses?
Yeah,
to
your
this?
This
initi-
is
you should
how
have an
this is
initiative
how
bonus
Jurgen's
based on
your
life
dexterity.
is.
Yeah.
+2.
+2, yeah. So,
Jurgen does nothing.
10.
well,
his-
I don't.
It's a nat 1.
Ouch.
We're rolling 20, a d20
Jurgen's
for
a nat one.
initiative, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
15, 4, 19.
Go left. Oh,
I got a 12.
Okay. What'd you roll?
It's an 8.
8
Yeah.
for Lily. Killdragon?
12.
Killdrag. 12. Val?
10.
Now we've got her back.
19.
19.
Don't we, baby?
Alright.
You're gonna treat
There-
Daddy really good.
What do you do?
Me? I go right for the big guy.
Alright. As they're surprised by the sudden attack, you get advantage.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to use my longsword. And I've got 2 attacks.
No.
So, that is an 11.
Jurgen's gonna do
and
this, not hero in that one.
To hit +2. So, 13 on the first swing. And 14. Oh no, I don't count my strength or my dexterity bonus on a, to hit, right?
Oh man.
Would you roll to hit?
I wanted shield.
13
Yeah.
and a
She was
12.
She was thinking.
Write it down.
You miss.
Okay.
What would my AC be with the shield? +2, right?
I don't know.
Well, peeps, I swung and I missed both times.
And
Hope you got a good follow-up.
Suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah. Thanks, Val. As Val sits in the back and does nothing.
I was just sitting there. He's not even part of the fight yet. Just, you suck!
Yeah. Or did you guys hear something? It's like a little mouse or something.
Still bigger than you.
Alright.
Way up.
That is Killdrag.
Oh, hey. I stand stoutly with my shield and my warhammer at the top of the stairs, preventing anyone from being able to breach up to the top. And if anyone starts coming up the stairs, they're going to find their way down them in a hurry.
Say, dwarf standing on the stairs, would you happen to have any ranged weapons?
Not really. I think I didn't buy a light hammer, but I was also planning on getting one at some point, so I don't have
You
it
can
right now.
throw it.
You can throw a light hammer.
That's
Not
cool.
a war hammer, but a light one.
Right.
Well, you can throw a warhammer, just not effectively.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna cast a spell right now because it's a waste.
Okay.
Mine are all utility.
Now, what does it mean on my turn I can take 1 additional action using action surge?
Then if you use action surge, I believe you expend a superiority die or something. You're some given to use your action surge, or you get a certain number per rest.
Yeah.
Then that means instead of 1 action, you can have 2 actions.
Actually, I think I can just, so it says 1 use per combat, I think. Isn't it? Or 1 use per, like,
PHP's right there.
yeah, I wrote down exactly what it said, and it just said on my turn I can take 1 additional action. And that's basically all
Yeah,
it
that's what
said.
action surge does, but your
Second wind is the one that said must finish a short or long rest before it can be used in
Yeah.
any helmet.
so your class description in there will tell you how many times you can use an action surge.
I'm not sure now that you mention it. Oh, it doesn't matter, they can go on to whoever's next in the
Alright.
initiative.
So Killdrag, you're just standing guard.
I am standing stoutly at the top of the stairs.
Yar. Val.
Wow.
Where these pirates are standing, I'm assuming they're all still kind of in a group.
They're still in the group right inside the door, yeah.
Beneath them, spike growths come up. These are camouflaged. You need to make a perception check against my spell save DC in order to recognize that they're there.
Okay. Do I do that now for all
Yes.
of them?
Yeah, you might as well do it for all of them.
Ooh, that spike growth will be nice for what she had planned.
Action surge, starting at second level, you can
Can
push
do
yourself
here.
beyond your
Do I have
normal
to
limits.
beat?
What'd you roll?
17.
Yes, you do recognize that
So
it's
it's
there. but it's
Oh, it's a
right underneath
perception.
everyone's feet, and it's got a 20-foot radius.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Spike growth?
Under your feet too, then.
It is now difficult terrain, and for every 5 feet you travel within it, you'll take 2d4 of damage.
Is it
And
underneath
what
me as
area
well?
does it cover?
It's a 20-foot radius with the center of that circle being underneath the group.
Alright.
40-foot diameter, 20-foot circumference.
After
20-foot
that
radius,
is
20-foot
radius.
radius.
Radius, yeah.
So 40 feet wide.
With the spike growth, that'll be perfect. What you were thinking?
Yeah, I'll cast Entangle under them.
Wow, that's a good combo.
Alright.
Wombo combo.
What am I rolling?
It would be, I guess, against her DC, which would be 8 plus her wisdom modifier and proficiency, so against 14.
And it's Dex.
Yeah, I think so.
20-foot square, starting from a point within range, and then difficult terrain. So it's difficult terrain again, and they must strength, yeah, or be restrained by the entangling plants.
Oh, strength.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the leader just shrugs it off. The rest of them get trapped. Well played.
Nice. Very nice, very nice.
Jurgen.
I would like to use one of my poisons that I want to, pardon me.
Pardon.
Okay, that's enough of that. I will use my drow poison and throw it at the big guy. I will
Okay.
put it on my. So this poison is typically made from only by the drow, but I have a drow, and I have poisoner's proficiency, so I'm gonna make some on my trip down.
Would have been nice to mention that beforehand.
Yeah, I know, but I did mention it beforehand a month ago.
Sound is great.
That was a month ago. That doesn't count.
Okay.
It was not on YouTube.
It was 2 games ago.
So I really need to blow my nose. Where did I put that stuff? Is there a tissue box around?
Tell us about your problems.
Anyway, I'm going to. It's on my dagger. I will throw it.
Alright, throw it.
You got to make a Constitution saving throw.
If you hit.
Oh, I sense a crit coming.
I sense a
Even
crit
better.
fail.
On his saving throw,
Yeah.
I'm gonna port you.
What does Portland do?
I can swap his roll for one of my 2 rolls.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
which one? The 18?
The 4.
So you mean the 18?
Well, for his saving throw.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah, that was a crap roll.
What
You're
would you
getting
roll there?
No. I rolled a 12. Yeah, 12.
You missed.
for an attack.
Oh, dang, I don't have to waste my
Oopie.
important.
You miss.
Okay, that's fair. I'm in the darkness, throwing daggers.
Does.
Just attempt to slash this guy. And that is what is with you.
Get new dice.
I just did, and it didn't do any better either. Missed both times.
You notice how I used to have that problem? And so I started bringing different dice, and that problem went away.
These dice have been good to me.
Have they?
They have been great on stat rolling and stuff like that. The last time I was here.
Well, then keep them as stat dice, and don't use them
Don't you
as-
judge my dice.
We don't dice shame here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We do. Hardcore.
Dice shaming is the thing.
I have a dice deal at home.
But it's not the time. I saw those dice deals from bars and everything. It was so cool.
I want to make some of them. Okay. Anyways, what did you roll?
I rolled a 12 and what's the other
And
one?
a 13.
12 and a 13. Was
Oh,
it
the
a
one
5
was a
and
4 and
3?
Oh, I thought one was a 4 and... Oh, okay.
Oh, one was a 4. No, one was an 8 and one was a 5.
Oh, okay.
But it's still like
Yeah.
8 plus 4, 12.
You miss.
Oh, sorry, 12 plus, sorry, 15.
15 misses
That's what I figured.
as he parries your attack.
Nice parry. But what you didn't know is I'm actually left-handed.
As I swap to my dice.
Yeah.
Kildrak.
Oh, I get my turn again?
Well, we just
Oh,
kind of go in
so we
order.
keep rotating.
Yeah.
He is not making his way up the stairs, so
Well,
or
nobody's
no one's,
moving anywhere.
no one's moving anywhere.
Yeah, they're all entangled. You can go up and just bludgeon somebody in the face.
But every foot I move on his, or every X amount
Yeah.
of feet, I'm gonna take damage.
Well, can you not go to the outskirts of this thing and bludgeon
Yeah,
someone
well,
in the
the
face?
the leader is out in the front, and I would assume you would have.
I'm gonna.
aimed
Was
it,
like,
so it's-
help me, help me.
I can't hit
ray of
anything.
ray of frost.
Oh, wow. Sweet.
That's my cantrip.
Ray of Frost is a cantrip?
Yeah, it's not as strong in this.
Well,
It's
it's
a-
a bit of cold, right?
It's a
That's
D8
That's
or
still
2
pretty
D8
good.
when you get to level 5, or
D8 's
3 at a
pretty
level
good.
But
11.
I think doesn't it slow someone for another turn?
It slows it reduces their speed by 10 feet.
All the debuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So not only is your speed half because you're on difficult terrain, it's reduced again.
Yeah. Well, he managed to shrug entanglement off.
So do I have to make a D20 roll?
Yep.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit.
Yeah.
18.
Nice.
That hits.
That ought to do. So then I think he saves versus what is it? I don't even add. I don't add my magic modifier or anything to this, do I?
No.
No. So just
It's
a
just a DC check or what?
4. He takes 4 damage, and his speed is reduced by 10.
So he cannot move.
Which still can't help Dawes hit shite.
But it means if you step back 5 feet, he can't do squat to you.
Oh, that's cool.
He also takes damage every time he moves.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Oh yeah. Slowing him
Where
down.
are we
in that-
next?
Slowing him down in that thorn
After
thicket.
that is
Yeah.
Val
Sacred Flame.
Nice.
on big guy.
Big guy.
Jailhouse rules. Got to take the big guy down.
Dirty 20.
You save.
Oh wait, no, sorry, 22.
You save. What is that? Half damage you save?
That's nothing.
Okay.
With Sacred Flame, it's nothing.
That's correct.
Wow.
Following that is Lily.
I'll shoot an arrow at him. Big guy.
All right.
Bam.
12.
Plus your.
Is it strength?
Should be dexterity.
That's
above.
plus 2.
Will you miss?
You get 2 shots with the bow?
No, she's a druid. They don't get anything fun other than spells and shapeshifting.
It's only in 2nd edition that everyone gets 2 shots with a bow arrow.
Alright. Jurgen.
Nope.
No?
No, it's my turn.
Oh, boo. Let's struggle in the brambles, you jackasses.
Mm-hmm.
23 to perceive Jurgen, or better.
So, actually, did I? He's gonna roll against you. Does a 17,
7?
Yep.
No.
16?
16 is exactly my armor class.
Alright, that's 2 hits against you.
Barney Miller.
You take
Barney
6 from one attack and 4 from the next. Slashing damage.
Who made this cough?
You get stabbed. So what is it to break free from the entangle?
Strength.
Yeah, strength.
Yeah.
The other 7. Let us go, wench!
But they don't break free. Sweet.
So we can have advantage on attacks
In
now?
fact, they end up somehow entangled even tighter. It's real hentai stuff going on here.
Nice.
Whoa!
Octopus opens the door. Am I in here?
It is thorny, spiky rosebush growth. I mean,
Yeah.
you never know. That
Yeah.
stuff gets freaky over there.
Are they wearing long socks and like
Give me 1 second
Short
to look up
skirts.
spike growth because they might have just taken damage.
Yeah.
You're again.
hiding?
Oh, from the
My
oh,
turn.
from wrestling.
They might.
So they're all
Oh,
tangled
sweet.
up?
I
All of them?
They also take damage.
well, except for the leader.
Okay, the leader I want to
Do you
hit
take
him.
damage from just standing there?
Spike growth? Yeah, it's for as long as you're entangled in it. Or is it just during movement? I think on spike growth it's
No, it's just movement.
just
Okay, I'm gonna try my.
But if they struggle, would
I
they
have
lose
2
it?
drow poisons, so I'll try my second one. So I have none left. And I will throw another dagger at him.
Rolling. Keep some dice a rolling.
I can't wait to see this dice roll.
Rolling.
Do it. Hit something.
Yes!
Not 20.
Oof.
On his saving throw, I'm spending my portent.
Was that on the is that on
Constitution, no,
Deadeye?
you're not.
Again.
That's, yeah,
Nat 20. I'm just.
and I called it before. I was throwing it in his other eye,
Yeah.
so I'm still aiming for
Yeah.
that eye.
So he drops.
So he needs to make a DC Constitution
With a
saving
dagger in his
throw.
eye?
Does he get dead?
Does he get dead?
Yeah.
Does it go through his brain?
Yep.
Because all I really wanted to do was knock him unconscious, but
Well,
Yeah, you knock him unconscious.
there'll be no
But
getting
he's
info
lost
out of
his
him.
eye,
okay. Well, nat
and he's
20.
also forgotten how to do math.
Does?
No, wait. It's you want the points of damage?
That would be helpful.
That is 5 points of damage. Plus, he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
He doesn't. He's unconscious.
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Or dead?
No.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for an hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is also unconscious while poisoned in this way.
Hence
Yeah.
he's unconscious.
You rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Very good.
Stop
happy
trying
with
to
that.
make me roll. He's already failed.
Okay. Das! Cut his throat!
No, I'm not going for that unconscious guy. I'm actually going to
Somebody cut his bloody throat.
Can I strike any of those people without moving into the
I'll
entanglement?
loan you my hammer, see if this cuts.
I draw my bow and I fire
Don't worry,
at one
I've
of the
got
guys.
another knife.
Alright.
I'll assassinate him.
Yeah, how do I not hit a guy that's like prone?
Could I officially
Oh,
crush
you're
his
firing
trachea?
at a big guy.
Well, no, I'm firing at one of the guys that's entangled. They gotta be like, well, maybe they're not prone,
Well-
but definitely.
Roll on top of your handbook. I guarantee it works.
We could also
What did
tell
you
them
roll?
to just leave and never come back.
Roll 6, 10, yeah, 10, 17, 13.
13's gonna look at his
You hit?
little list
Oh,
of
wow.
poisons again.
Sheep arrow, and that would be a. It's like
Oh man,
3
when it's
points
not
of
happening
damage.
to me, it's so much better.
3 points of damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
You had 4? Anyhow. I hit something, guys! And
Throw
gals.
back.
Good job.
Yeah.
Got a fireball in you?
No, I don't have level 3 spells yet.
Yeah, there's
Not
enough
until level
fireballs
5.
in here. Like, we're
Once
good.
I get that, it'll be interesting. I'm just gonna sit up here and ray of frost the guys who are just kind of stuck.
Alright.
Which makes them more sticky.
Are you gonna go for the same one that he hit, or another one?
That's a good idea.
And can I also make a quick, like, kind of, do you guys promise to never ever come back under pain of death immediately, and I will
Yeah, well,
irrevocably destroy you?
Yep, no, you've
Oh no, they're dying.
Just kill them.
Kill them all.
This is with punctuation, so I
Murder
guess
them.
it's advantage. Wow,
Wow.
3s, a pair of
Dual
3s.
3s on advantage roll. That's great.
I'm shooting the ground around them. I'm sending shots across the nose.
Like, I said across their nose, not up it. Okay, so Val, I think it's your turn.
just let us go.
Is
We
Val
don't
up?
get paid enough for this.
Oh no.
Yo, you did.
You can take Deadeye.
Don't worry. We'll take all of you. You can hear it from a voice. Another worldly voice in the darkness.
We'll take your pouches too.
And your lives.
Okay.
Okay, you batch of murder.
We'll give you our ship.
Okay.
Ding!
That sounds like a fair deal.
What's the name of your ship?
The Uncivil Serpent.
Uncivil Serpent, nice.
I'll take it.
Uncivil serpent? Or
Realistically, if we kill you, what's to prevent us from taking your ship?
We'll kill them and take the ship. Just do it.
Well, we need
Well, we need to know where it's
We need a
moored.
crew.
It's in the harbor. Like,
Yeah, but do you want to walk the whole harbor looking for
But
a
do you know
ship?
how to sail?
we'll ask the harbor master.
Still, we can sell it. It's a good ship.
Oh, we don't know yet. It might be a heap.
We still have 20 on board.
Don't worry.
Let us live,
I'll
and
take care of them too.
let us live, and you can have the ship and the crew.
Okay.
Guys, I'm all
You've
for
defeated Deadeye in fair combat. It's yours. Just please let us live.
this. Okay.
I'm just gonna detect
Come
thoughts
on,
on
it's
him.
a ship. Let's do it.
Detect thoughts, and I'm seeing if he's being honest.
Cool. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
All right, what do I roll?
Divination.
You don't.
Dun dun.
Done. Done.
He
Done.
rolls against my intelligence. So it's 14 DC, and if he wants to break the spell against me, he has to roll against me in intelligence.
So you roll d20.
Well, not right now. That's only when he does later.
Oh, so I don't roll now?
No, you roll right now against the
DC.
immediate. Do I get
11.
it? Perfect. So is he being honest with me?
He's being completely honest.
He is being honest with us. And what position are you on the ship? And I am probing for further. This will end the spell, but I'm asking kind of like, what rank are you on this ship?
I'm the first mate.
Oh, that's the guy.
I'm
we
gonna,
need to be.
I'd like to walk out.
We'll take you up on your offer, I think.
All right, can you?
I'd like to walk out,
Walk out.
and I would like to talk to the first mate if I can.
Hi.
And I have my dagger, and he can see it shimmering with poison on the end.
Yeah, he's terrified.
You are now our first mate.
Yep.
You understand?
I sure am.
Okay, release your spells.
What's-
And then I take this, because is he dead on the floor?
He's unconscious.
He's dead now.
Oh yeah, slit
All
his
right.
throat.
I stick him
That's
with,
fair.
and I just cut his throat.
What's your name?
Do you want to know what you have
Mike?
to roll?
Yeah, Mike.
Your name is now Mike.
Do you want to know what you have to roll?
Sure.
Okay, I cut his throat. Do you want me to roll for cutting his throat?
No, well,
It's
just
a
let you
coup
coup
de
d'etat.
Okay, coup d'etat.
Yeah, coup de grace.
Coup de
Coup
grace.
d'etat. That's
A
a.
coup d'etat is cutting off the head.
Better than-
That's what a military coup is.
Coup is.
And then a coup de grace.
Jesus, I
And then
just
the
read
faux
that.
gras is something else completely
And
different.
Foie
I knew it was a coup de whatever.
It's
I prefer
really
Mardi
good.
Gras.
Oh, I love foie gras.
Loaded
So
poultry
just
liver.
wait, we went from coup de grace to coup d'etat to foie gras to Mardi Gras.
So yeah, I do that. I murder hobo the boss, and I loot him.
Yeah. On him, he has 32 gold, 15 silver, 2 gold necklaces that you know are worth 25 gold each, a blackened gold ring with a white pearl set in it worth 125 gold.
Nice. So with all these people standing there, those guys and everything,
Yeah.
we're already overtime. Do you want to stop there?
Yep.
On the now we need to figure out
Yeah,
exactly
so
how
as you
we're
let
gonna-
them free, they go, we're, Pier 6. We'll see you there. And they bolt.
Well, I'd like to not let them bolt. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
we
just
need
the
to
thing.
stop
I
there
would like,
and
I would
just
like
Alright,
Mike
okay.
to stay with us.
Let's
Yeah.
say we made
Okay,
them
we'll
lead
just-
us to the ship.
we're not letting a bunch of
Well,
scared
we have to talk to
jackasses take
Tar-
off with
Yeah,
we have to
we
talk
still
to
talk.
Tareen again.
Yes.
who is now safe.
Which we will end it there. I
What
like
do you
that.
have to say?
Do you have auto start on your vehicle?
On the Jeep? Yes. it's probably
Thank you,
good.
everyone, for coming out. Who do we have in chat today?
We
have
had Do Your Drafts. We had
Captain
Captain
Nemo,
Nemo. And we had other people actually watching as well.
Johnny Boy on PC. Had
That's-
him. Good
yeah.
to see him. Good to see him.
Oh, thank you,
Some
Kelly.
Ant
for
Venom
joining
guy.
the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw
we
you
had
in chat.
Ultra Venom.
So let's see, viewers, we had Commander Root, Do Your Drafts, Electrical
Commander
Longboard, and Zanicki Burr.
And Zanicki Burr. Nice.
All
Well,
right.
than's for joining the
I'm
show.
going to call this
Thank you
season
all.
2, so thank you everyone for coming up. I do promise that this will be put up on YouTube sometime in the next decade.
Within the
Just like I started this, it'll be finished in the next decade.
You
Yeah.
want character sheets?
No, those are for you to keep.
And I will be writing a follow-up blog post, so if you missed any part of this early adventure, don't have time to watch it, tune in to the SideQuest page on the Take 20 D&D website. That's take20dnd.com. Yeah, that's it. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a great